Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone. This is Sagar Shah and this is the day 6 of the Goldmoney Asian Rapid 2021. Uh, Today we have the semi-finals between two amazing players, Magnus Carlsen and Levon Aronian. As you can see here, we're going to get the players on the screen and you can see them. There you have them. Artemiev and Liren at the top, and Magnus Carlsen and Levon Aronian next to them. Well, we have no Indians playing right now. It's going to be very exciting. We'll also have a guest joining us in the commentary. If you're facing certain problems with the audio, is there any audio issues? Let me know. Aha, we have someone joining us right now, guys. Any guesses who the guest is going to be? Who is joining us?
I can't hear you. I forgot to get my headphones.
Yeah, sure. अरे आवाज आ गया आप लोगों को. So you would have guessed who the person already is. Yes, we're going to enjoy the. Let's remove him from here. Hello.
Sagar bhai, how are you doing? Can you please flip me horizontally?
Yes, I can.
What up, Sagar bhai?
I'm good. How are you, Samay?
I'm sleepy but super excited to catch the semi-finals and finals. Is it semi-finals? Semi-finals.
This is the semi-finals right now. And have you been following this event? What are your thoughts about it?
Man, I followed until Arjun. Like I when Arjun Erigaisi was playing against Levon and he gave him a good fight, but I haven't been following it very closely actually. But I missed it, and I also want to stay awake today because I'm trying to fix my sleep cycle. So I was like, let's chill with Sagar bhai.
Acha, today you have to stay awake.
I have to because I'm trying to fix my sleep cycle.
But why are you trying to fix your sleep cycle?
Because as I'm getting older, I'm realizing I have back pain now. So I'm taking care of my body.
It came a little earlier than anticipated, huh?
Yeah, bro. Apparently, you're supposed to sit in a good posture and everything. I did not know all of this. So so many things I did not know about the body.
Yeah, exactly. But Samay, we are going to have a look at this game. First, let's begin with Carlsen's game. And
Sagar bhai, is there a reason why it's very blurry like to me?
Yes. The reason is that right now a video is rendering on my computer. I wanted to publish it before coming live, but it couldn't finish. So it will take another 5 to 7 minutes. Uske baad wo rendering ho jayega and then you can watch it very clearly.
Are we not live yet?
We are live.
Acha, we are live. No?
But I couldn't match the rendering kept going. I thought it will get...
You are a very weak PC. You can just say that, man.
Yes, I have to change. That is true. I was going to write to you to give me those specifications कि आपके पास क्या-क्या है, but
yeah, sure. Just tell me your address, man.
नहीं मतलब नाम बताओ आप थोड़ी ना भेजोगे वो.
सागर भाई, come on, man. इतना तो कर सकते हैं अपने गुरु के लिए भाई. सागर भाई, come on यार. घाटकोपर में I know delivery मुश्किल है. बहुत दूर का कोना है वो मुंबई का. It's not even Mumbai, I think. बैंड्रा जाओ ना यार सागर भाई.
No, I think Ghatkopar is very nice.
Yeah.
आप आते नहीं हो अभी तक. You have never come. But Samay, let's begin. So Magnus is black. Aronian plays e4. Magnus goes e5. Knight f3, knight c6. And if there is one player who Magnus has difficulties against, it is Levon. So Levon beats him quite often. What is the name of this opening?
Ruy Lopez.
Beautiful.
I used to think it was Ruy Lopez, like Jennifer Lopez type Lopez, but then I realized it's Ruy Lopez. RUYLOPEZ, I think, no?
Same only, no?
No, I thought it was Royal.
Achha, Royal. No, it's RUY. Ruy Lopez.
It's named after somebody.
Yes, it's a Spanish priest
Oh,
whose name was Ruy Lopez, and that's how the name of the opening was.
a fun fact about Priest, since you were saying, do you know how the foldable chessboard was created?
Which one? No.
Like a foldable chessboard.
No.
What happened was that it was apparently there was this priest who used to love chess. It was a priest or librarian, one of these guys, and they wanted to play chess, but they were not allowed to play chess. And so they started sneaking in the board by making it look like a book. They used to fold it and put it in the library or something like that. That's
Acha.
how foldable chess was created. That's what I read on the internet. I mean,
Oh, very interesting. I didn't know this. Thanks.
yeah, I have so many fun facts if you want. I can tell you a lot of fun facts as you tell us the game.
Okay. So bishop a4, so my knight f6. Now, what would you play here as white?
D3.
D3 is one good system. Anything else?
I would probably play knight c3.
Knight c3 is not a good move. I mean, it's a possible move, but generally this bishop wants to come here with the pawn on c3. So, you don't put your knight most of the times here.
How about bishop takes, pawn takes, and then knight takes?
Yes, but then this takes, knight takes, and you can tell me what is the best move for black.
Bishop takes, pawn takes, knight takes.
And also you
And-
can think what is the best move for black here.
For black. Is it queen d4?
Beautiful, very good. Queen d4 attacking the knight and the pawn, and then you will win back the pawn and you will have the bishop pair.
Oh, nice.
So knight f6, castles is the best move here. I mean, the most normal move. And now if you take, Samay, this is known as the open Ruy Lopez.
Oh, this is also theory.
This is also theory. So if you play knight e4, then generally they go d4.
Why not rook e1?
Rook e1 is like if you go rook e1, I just go back.
And then we can win back the pawn. No?
And then you win the pawn. I play bishop e7. And then black will castle next move and white has got nothing.
Okay.
So that's the reason why after knight e4, they play d4. And the idea is if you take now rook e1 will pin this.
But is there a way to attack it after it's pinned?
Yes. So for example, take rook e1. What will you play? d5 maybe?
d5, yeah.
Then knight d4. And now I'm attacking your knight which is pinned. And next move I want to play f3.
f3. Oh, wow. Okay. Got it.
So
But that didn't happen in the game, obviously, right?
No. So Levon didn't go for open. He went for closed. Magnus went for closed. Ruy Lopez, bishop e7. And he's one of the big experts of a Breyer system. Magnus loves to play this with black. So, Samay, Ruy Lopez is supposed to be one opening which is very strategic because there are many pawn breaks, many ways to play. Sometimes you can put pawn to c3, d4. Then you can sometimes put your pawn on c3 and d3. Then you put knight d2, knight f1, knight g3. So, the people who can play Ruy Lopez well are very good strategically. They understand chess very well.
It's not a very tactical opening, you're saying.
No, it's a long-term strategic opening. Just say it boils up and then after a while it becomes very aggressive, like calculation and all. But first, very slow and steady. So b5. Now, once the e4 pawn is defended, Samay, your plan of bishop takes c6, takes and knight e5 becomes possible because queen d4 ko now the e4 pawn is carded. So you cannot do that. So he plays b5, breaking the attack on the knight. Bishop b3 and now castles.
Okay.
And here,
yeah. Like one thing I really love that like most of the any opening is very logical. तो यहाँ तक तो मैंने भी कई बार खेला होगा. But इसके बाद जो पूरा magic करते हैं mid game में वो it's very unique to everybody how they play.
See their opening knowledge goes into the middle game for them. So that you also have to not just have opening knowledge, but it's a continuing story. So if you now think about what you want to do with white, what would you play here?
I would play d3 now.
d3, okay,
maybe
not a
even
bad
c4,
move.
maybe even c3.
c3, not a bad move. Actually, main move is c3. But here, c3 ko, there is something known as the Marshall system, Marshall gambit for black. Do you know how black can gambit a pawn here?
D5.
Yes, beautiful. D5, ED, knight D5, and then
Bishop.
knight E5, rook E5, and white is a pawn up, but then black plays C6, saves his knight, D4, and puts his bishop on D6. And then with this and the queen coming in, it gives black very good attacking chances.
Okay. This is not a theory.
This is known as Marshall system. So at the top level na, lot of people play Marshall system. Now, so iske liye Levon says, Magnus, I don't want you to allow you to play Marshall with D5. So I will play D4 here. And this move is not very common as C3, but he has played it.
And now Magnus is thinking.
Magnus played D6 here. And Levon played C3, defending his pawns. So, what has happened actually is that generally you start with C3, then D6, D5 is Marshall. But D6 khela, then D4 is not a very well-known move because black has a move here. And so by transposition, we have reached this position with D4, D6 and C3. So what is the best move for black here? Black to play.
Bishop G4, I will just develop.
Beautiful. How do you know this?
Just develop the bishop.
It's very good because that is why in the Ruy Lopez, after C3, D6, white plays a very important move here in the main line. What is it?
H3.
Haha, correct. Very nice. So H3 stopping bishop G4 and next move you go D4. So यहाँ पे D4 क्या Levon ने D6, C3, now bishop G4 came.
Now H3, did he play?
No, but now if H3, then I will take. If you take with the queen, I will take the pawn. Pawn takes and knight
pawn.
D4.
Okay. So why did he allow bishop G4?
So it's also one theoretical line. Now play with white. What do you play? See, the threat is pressure is increasing here.
Bishop E3.
Oh man, this is the correct move. But what about this move now? Did you see that your pawn is hanging? You blocked your rook.
What about? Is there any discovery?
See, in Ruy Lopez and in any position, LPDO, loose pieces drop off. See which are the loose pieces.
His knight is a loose piece. We have a discovery. But where we can give the discovery?
Also, which is another loose piece for black?
The bishop as well.
And?
The knight on C6 as well.
Abhi dekho. Now.
Oh, bishop D5.
Absolutely. And you win a piece.
Wow.
So, that is the reason why you cannot take this pawn. So, he took here. Pawn takes back. And now he played knight A5.
You don't want to give that long bishop, no?
Generally, you don't want to. But here he sees that if he goes bishop C2, the knight will come to C4, attacking this bishop and also the pawn. So here he decided to play H3. And this is Levon's preparation. If you see the time on the board, Levon has 13 minutes. Magnus has only 7. So knight B3. And now what do you take back with?
We can take with both actually. But if you take with a pawn, your rook will open.
Yes. And also, the thing is, if you take with the queen, then after bishop f3, gf3, your king side would be slightly weakened. So he took with the pawn. And now the bishop was hanging. Now what will you play here?
I would just develop a knight.
Knight bd2, correct?
bd2, yeah. Or maybe knight c3.
But knight c3, there is a problem with b4 and then this will hang.
Okay.
So now
it's all clear.
Sorry?
आपका rendering खत्म हो गया शायद.
हाँ, 100% हो गया.
अरे best. अब आप एकदम वो लग रहे हो भाई.
अभी कैसा लग रहा हो?
Smooth.
Thank you.
And is this the live position?
We are still 2-3 moves behind, but I will reach there now. So BD2 was played by Magnus Carlsen. So the thing is, he is not developing by Levon Aronian. He's not developing his knight. He protects the pawn and he wants to put the bishop here and attack this.
Okay.
So one of the things that good players do very often is that they are weakness hunters. So when they see a weakness, they will hunt it and they will mount on it. So here you have congratulations for. So you have to figure out which is the weakness and you have to try to attack. So Aronian saw this is a weakness and he tried to get there. Queen c8, bishop a5, queen b7. Now black is attacking this weakness. So white defended.
d5.
Here. No, he first developed his knight and now black to play.
c5.
Yeah, arey very nice. c5.
Achha, Sagar bhai, why instead of knight d2, d5 they didn't play?
Because he didn't want to commit this. And the thing usually is, you tell me what should black play to d5.
c6.
Yes. And generally, you know, after c6, he has to take. Then bishop takes c6. This pawn becomes very weak.
Oh, okay. No, I was coming from the idea that if there's a pawn on d5, then his e7 bishop gets like.
Yes,
not
true,
very...
true. And also c7, you are making it backward. So knight can sit here. Then we are looking at this weak square. But he can immediately break with c6. That's the issue.
Okay.
So knight d2, he played c5. And now let's look at the imbalances here and come to the conclusion what you would play here as white.
Black has bishop a, so I don't want to open the position.
So what will you play?
d5.
Very nice.
Since now c6 is not available.
Very good. Excellent. So now black has one bad piece. White has a good piece. So what do we do?
Celebrate.
How?
Black has one good piece. White has one bad piece.
Which is black's bad piece here in this position?
Bishop on e7.
So what do you? How can you either activate it, or you can exchange it for?
Maybe bishop d8.
Yeah, very good. See, you are able to find Carlsen's moves just with some hint.
अरे वो तो मतलब आप ऐसे thank you यार.
So he went b4. Now what will you play?
Bishop takes because bad bishop you said.
Yes, bishop takes. Now rook takes.
Okay, now black to move. That's a free pawn, right? C takes on b4, but is there anything stronger than that?
Well, if you take here, what will white do?
What will white do? Take this pawn. What will white do?
So if you take here, then white will, how will he recover this pawn?
Queen b3.
हेलो अरे मेरे दुश्मन कैसे हो?
मेरे बीच में आ गया कौन यार? ये मेरे और सागर के प्यार के बीच में
कबाब में हड्डी।
सागर भाई
तुम होने चाहिए थे पर मैं हो गई।
और अमृता जी हमारा रिमैच बाकी है अभी भूला नहीं हूं मैं।
इसके बाद अभी डेट फिक्स कर देते हैं 5-6 जुलाई को।
डन है। उसके बाद फिर अगस्त में मैं और
सागर सब लोग इतना परेशान कर रहे हैं सागर कब वेकेशन पे जा रहा है समय के साथ। मैंने बोला यार थिंग्स आर नॉट येट फाइनल, इतना क्या
फाइनल है अभी अमृता जी। अभी 10 दिन हमने लगाया शर्त। सागर इज ऑलरेडी मैसेजिंग में कहां जा सकते हैं, सेंडिंग मी लोकेशंस।
अरे 10 दिन का क्यों मैंने बोला ताकि उसको पता चले कि यू नो हाउ इट इज 10 days to be with someone, then he comes back to me and
with someone he loves,
मेरा इतना
with someone he loves।
मैं सोच रहा था 7 दिन हो जाता था तो कितना अच्छा होता था, बट 10 दिन ओ माय गॉड यू नो अमृता यू आर सो ग्रेट एंड देन ही विल कम। सो इसके लिए 10 दिन का वो रखा है।
ओके ओके। और ऐसा कहते हैं कि अच्छे कंपनी के साथ टाइम बहुत जल्दी बीत जाता है, तो those 10 days will be as quick as how I lost to Nihal।
अच्छा हाँ, that had option।
अच्छा अमृता जी, can you find the move for white here?
For white,
so I mean the last move was cb4. He played queen b6. I mean, but I'm asking why not cb4?
the d4 square is gone na, you just go knight b3 knight d4 nahi?
Yes, possible. How else? Sagar bhai said that there's a way to win back that pawn.
Knight d4. Acha, you can win back the pawn, yeah?
सागर भाई की खामोशी अच्छी लगी मेरे को अभी जो हमारा डिबेट हुआ थोड़ा सा.
Queen B3. Okay, you go
लगता है
Queen
कुछ
B3.
तो बातें हुई है घर पे, लड़ाइयाँ हुई है इस बारे में. लगता है सागर भाई आई कैन माइंड रीड.
नहीं, आई एम बीइंग प्रोफिलैक्टिक कि होगा नहीं आगे.
अच्छा, तुम ऑलरेडी सोच में चले
अच्छा
गए.
अच्छा. आई थिंक ये आपने चेस बेस पे एनालाइज किया कि ऑलरेडी एक गेम है इस वाली लाइन में.
इसमें मेरा कोई फायदा नहीं है.
इंजन माइनस प्लस है.
So,
Can't believe 1 year into learning chess I'm making these jokes, man. Like full chess reference jokes.
ये
so
comment.
this is Queen B3 and
Yeah, you
hanging.
win the pawn, na? That's the thing.
So here Queen B6 was played, and now how should White continue?
By the way, Anish Giri has tweeted, what's best to do?
What's best to do?
Yeah,
Banter Blitz, comment Champions Tour, pretend I'm busy.
yeah.
On Twitter. And now Samay will respond there.
समय ने नीचे देखा मोबाइल में, मतलब
Samay बोला कि Anish के साथ I mean we can have a tweet battle. Actually, Samay is also trying to stay awake only.
Yeah. I'm trying my. Have you guys also not slept whole night?
full night you have not slept.
No, I have not. I'm trying to fix my sleep cycle.
Baap re. Oh, you have decided to finally fix your sleep cycle. Isn't
You
it
know,
a
I
great
always
news?
decide it goes well for a week, then I'm back. So I am just embracing it now. This 1 week I'll be happy. But here I'm unable to find the move, man. Like for White, I mean, I would just play Queen B3 anyway.
Yes, very good. Queen B3. And what is the weakness in this position?
It's Amruta's love for you.
That is. This stream is not anything in the Champions Chess Tour, guys.
Indrajit Patil says future Sagar was the best thing ever. Died laughing. Thank you for your super chat. I agree.
He will come soon. So
Okay,
Queen
here-
B3, this is a weak pawn, right? Because it cannot be defended. So we want to bring the other rook. So rook f8 by Magnus Carlsen. He is looking to create counterplay. If you see any top players' games, no, they will always do something useful in a position. So here, if they will never make a move like h6, which is pointless in such a position. They will see, acha, rook can come here, attack this. Now, Levon played Queen A3. Very interesting move because right now this is defended with pawns. So he is just putting pressure on the queen side. H6. So useful move now in this position, and that is the difference. Like rook E8 was more useful than H6, and now once the rook is on E8, you can't move this rook, you can't move this rook, you can't move the bishop right now. Knight is well placed, so he takes the back rank weakness away.
Can you say it is practically more difficult for black to play? Ek to I'm very surprised that Magnus has only 3 minutes 25 seconds. First, that is
Magnus has
surprising.
no one time.
Why didn't he play C4 instead of H3, H6? Gives him a
Because-
diagonal towards the king, no?
But it weakens one square,
C5 square.
the D4.
D4
So
knight
यहाँ
can
से
sit.
knight यहाँ पे आके then the knight could come here later if the bishop is not there. So anyway, he goes here h6, take, and now pawn to b4.
Oh, wow. Now C4 जो समय ने बोला था, it can make a difference because it's a protected passed pawn. B2 पे pawn नहीं है to stop that. What do you think?
Yeah, c4 is a good idea, but उन्होंने मारा, he took, queen takes, and now rook ac8 has been played. And this is not the best move by Magnus. Levon is thinking now. So let's try to guess, what would you play here? White to play.
Oh, white to play?
What would you play here?
मतलब समय has
knight
not
E5.
left and you are
sorry.
putting tough questions to him, right?
So I mean the point is that the moment he will go like to the bed at 8 o'clock or something, he will then sleep well because he's worked hard.
Knight I can't play knight d4 because it's hanging. So how about just rook e-a1?
Very good. Excellent move. Rook e-a1, bringing the rook here, and now attacking the pawn. So Magnus, right now Levon is thinking for this for his move, but this looks like a good move.
Aditya Abhinav Gujarati songs, very good. Rook A1 was suggested by them.
Nice. Okay, this game has reached here, and Levon played rook a2 instead of rook e-a1. He played rook back to a2. And maybe he wants to stop the rook from coming into the 7th rank. So he's played this move. Let's see what white does here. Now,
What's happening in
let's go to Ding versus this, and let's look at the position, and let's try to see the assessment of what it is like here.
Okay, as your can we go from the start,
Okay.
or did you already take it from the start?
No, I haven't. So knight
Okay.
f3 by Artemiev. And Artemiev is a very dangerous player. He beat Anish Giri without giving him even a single win.
हाँ, dangerous तो है वो.
बहुत. So c5, castles, e6, c4, d4, e3, knight to c6, ed, cd, d3, d6, bishop d6. What would you play here as white?
As white, I could go bishop g. No, not necessary. Rook e1 simply.
It's a good move, but he played bishop g5.
हाँ.
And this is a good move, what you said, because white is low on space and he wants to get his bishop out and then his knight to d2.
But what if h3, h6 will he exchange?
He took, queen takes, and now knight b d2. The idea is to go knight e4, so he went queen e7.
Since we are talking about queen, I have another trivia for you. I'm a trivia guy today. Do you know that initially the queen could only move one square at a time? Later, she could move 2 squares at a time, diagonally. It wasn't until Requestia Spain with its powerful queen Isabella that the queen became the strongest piece on the board.
Really?
Yeah.
Chess is a lot about the situation in the society back then, like, you know, jo tha wo. And I think earlier it was not even called the queen.
Yeah, it was called the king.
Wazir. No. The queen, there is a king and there is a wazir. Wazir is like the king's kind of informant, or, you know, who helps the king. But then it became a queen.
वजीर अभी भी बुलाते हैं, मेरे दादाजी अभी भी वजीर बुलाते हैं.
हिंदी मराठी में.
Correct.
Interesting.
So queen e7.
By the way, Anish has replied to your tweet somewhere, it seems.
How much लिखा है क्या उसने? How much लिखा?
What did you write? What did you say?
मैं उसको लिखा था, मैंने पोकर क्वेश्चन मार्क लिखा था बिकॉज मैंने अनीश को 30th के लिए पोकर के लिए पूछा था, तो अनीश ने बोला था इफ आई गेट एलिमिनेटेड श्योर, तो मैं फुल एक्साइटेड था कि वो एलिमिनेट हो जाए. तो नाउ आई थिंक ही इज एलिमिनेटेड. इज ही?
Yes.
So he has time now.
But what is how much?
How much prize?
Acha.
Everything is a surprise, brother.
Smart.
Except friendship.
Yeah. आप ही ने उसने कहा था पैसे देते हैं तो कोई भी आ सकता है. आपने कहा था यार, गोल्डन वर्ड्स ऑफ सागर शाह.
ये कब हुआ है?
ये हुआ है. मैं आपको भेजता हूँ वीडियो. सागर भाई ये मत करो, मैं फिर रिवील कर दूंगा आपका अभी नेशनल टेलीविजन पे भाई.
The way it was said was wrong. Context was.
It was worse actually.
A3, A5.
Rook B1.
He played knight e4, Artemiev. Ding decided to keep his bishop, and now a very typical move here.
Typical move.
Because if you don't do much, then black wants to castle, play f5, play e5.
I would still go rook E1, man.
B1.
Is there anything else here?
It's a typical move.
Can you go queen a4?
Queen a4 castles.
Knight take. You can't take then anymore.
So you have to figure out a way to make a interesting plan.
Is any pawn sacrifice like c5 can work? c5, f5, knight d6.
This is the correct move.
Wow.
And the idea is that sometimes you want to give up your knight here for this bishop so that your other knight can come to d2 and then look at all these weak squares with the bishop opening up.
Nice.
So castles. Now knight d2. So the knight is coming here and will come here. So black, Ding Liren decided to go knight e5, stopping knight c4 and attacking the pawn on d3. He went queen e2 in this position. And now f5. So the knight actually doesn't have too many squares. So it went to d6.
Yeah. Takes.
Bishop takes. Pawn takes.
Maybe rook e1 first. Kick the knight away from e5.
Played it.
Knight g4.
Knight f7.
Knight f7. Okay. Now knight c4. You want to go with the tempo or what?
First rook c1. Bishop d7. And knight c4. So this is a great case of excellent compensation for white. He's a pawn down, but he has his pieces so beautifully placed and there are weaknesses everywhere in the position. Queen e6. Now what do you play here?
Abhi hai this position on the board.
Not here. समय क्या खेलोगे?
I was thinking. Takes. Knight e5 in hope the knight takes, queen takes, and then attack the d4 pawn.
Very good. Takes. And now you are attacking d4 but also threatening to enter. So he went rook a c8. He took bishop b5, a4. He took on d3. And now queen entered on d7. So he's attacking the pawn on e6 as well as the pawn on d7 or the rook on c8. Rook came to c d8. Queen e6. Queen e6. Rook e6. So now the position is equal. Bishop e4. He tried. And maybe he could have played b5. Takes and bishop b5 and it would have been around equal. He went bishop e4. Now rook e7. Very exciting. The game is actually becoming very exciting. I have one question.
Yeah.
If it takes here, what will you play?
Rook c7.
Ha, correct.
Wow, that was quick, Samay.
Because take and mate ho raha hai.
Mate.
So he
Apparently, is just reading the chat saying that Levon Aronian crushing Magnus.
Acha. So just let's finish this position where it is in the live game. Rook f e8 takes.
Rook c7.
c5.
Why not?
e6. The point is he thought that rook c7 is defended here, so maybe no need to play here. So for example, rook c7, maybe just b6. तो उन्होंने खेला rook c5, b6, rook b5, attacking b6, and now this is where Ding Liren is thinking, but it seems like he's okay. Like
Yeah, I
maybe
think
rook
he'll be able
e6.
to hold time and all is all under control.
So let's
But
go
let's
to
go to yeah, exactly.
Aronian.
Because that will be a big thing if Levon is able to beat him.
Yeah.
Oh, 7th heaven पे आ गया है भाई rook.
Yeah, the rook is on 7th, but somehow, white's position is very solid. Okay, rook a8 has been played. Now Levon has 4 minutes. Carlsen has only 1 minute 23 seconds. What do you play here as white?
Jason, who thank you so much for your super chat.
Thank you, Jason. क्या खेलोगे? White to play.
Just knight e3 I was thinking developing.
Absolutely right. Knight e3 was a very good move. He went knight a3 to attack the rook. Rook c3 was played.
Okay. Knight d2.
अरे इतने सारे, how are you
क्या
finding
बात
all the
है?
best moves?
भाई I think मेरे को नींद में चेस खेलना चाहिए.
Every he's finding all the best moves.
Yeah, 92 is not easy, okay? It's quite tough.
It's very good move. It's like improving your piece, and also you want to then maybe put your rook on. He played rook c1, which is also good move. Aronian. He's trying to exchange pieces. Football theorem in action because white is a pawn up.
भाई is Magnus not showing his lines that he's prepared for World Championship or what? Like,
No, but it's possible to get into difficult positions against a player like Levon, which also shows that Arjun actually played very well.
Because Levon is in a good form. I think Levon also beat Carlsen last championship.
यहाँ पे समय, your question, answer like a professional, okay? What do you think is the assessment of this position? Answer like a professional.
after this move,
हाँ मतलब क्या कौन जीतेगा? What is the assessment?
it's technically it should be a draw, but white is, I prefer white.
Very good. Okay.
Slightly better.
Correct. So
Theoretically, it's drawn. ऐसे कहते हैं ना, just
theoretically it's a drawn. It's a theoretical draw, but white will press because he has an extra pawn. Eventually, the game will end in a draw. Very good.
समय
तो
बन
what
गया
is the format?
professional.
इसमें कितने मैचेस होंगे इनके एक दूसरे के साथ?
4 मैच होते हैं. Oh, look at this. He's totally winning. He's attacked the rook, and the rook here is kind of trapped.
Rook b3 गया सागर.
Knight d4.
Rook b4.
Yeah, but then you
Then you just take
then I
and take, and you have 2 extra pawns.
like rook b3,
Yeah.
knight d4, rook
Even
b4,
rook c3 was it? No,
Take.
it's fine.
take and take.
Rook takes a4.
So what is it a mistake last move जो Carlsen ने खेला इधर rook he played bishop
No,
b4.
Carlsen's position was
Yeah,
getting
it's
bad
already-
slowly.
Yeah. The e4 and d5 passed pawns are just too strong. That's right.
So Carlsen has somehow managed to exchange one pair, and now he's lost another pawn. And look at him, he's playing so quickly. F5.
Oh no.
Are you rooting for Carlsen, Samay?
I always feel like rooting for him because usually everyone roots for the underdog. So I feel like, I feel he's under some pressure, man. So since quite few tournaments, I don't know, something's not right. It's not seeming right.
Have you spoken with him?
No, but I just feel like so, because he's such a strong player, but he's not been in his best element. I mean, he definitely won some tournament, but उसका ऐसा है ना कि वो topper है, वो अगर कभी third भी आता है तो लोगों को लगता है कि यार ये क्या हो गया.
And the way he tops is also important. Like he should score always 99%. If he scores 92, also people are like, "Arey, ऐसे कैसे?"
Yeah.
And now this h4 move is so interesting because Levon is going for h5, check, king h7, and knight g6 with a mating pattern here.
रुक है शेड पे.
So Magnus is running out with his king f8.
Is it true that Carlsen has defeated Karpov? That's what Venkatesh superchats.
When?
Carlsen has also defeated Karpov.
Yes, I think
As a child, no?
he
When he
has.
was 13?
Correct.
समय
वो-
तो सब मेमोरी लेके आया है मतलब
भाई मैं तो
सोया
पूरा
नहीं
फुल
ऐसा
वो
लग ही नहीं
वीडियो
रहा है।
इतना मस्त है ना यार वो. If you have seen his document, his video, some movie, it's called Magnus. It's not available in India, I think, no?
I have a DVD with his sign on it.
Yeah, it was
ठीक है भाई सागर भाई, ठीक है यार.
नहीं एक टूर्नामेंट था समय. There was one tournament when Sagar wanted to buy the DVD on day one, and it happened like no, you have to really win the prize, and with that prize money you have to buy the DVD that time, and then you won the prize.
I came fourth and
Yeah.
I won 50 euros or something, and then we bought it for 30 euros.
Oh damn. I just lose money in poker, man.
It's easy.
Na-
But
Lose
that's
and
not
win,
your
na,
money,
lose
right?
and win.
Or
Yeah,
was
yeah.
It, was it your money yesterday?
No, it's Super Chatter's money.
No, not that. That is yours. But that some like वो जो आप संडे को खेलते हो, that is not playing.
No,
with
no,
your
no,
money.
no, that not. Hey, here why not 93?
Knight c3. You mean?
Knight e5 instead of king g3.
Yeah, knight e5
Attacking
was
the
also
rook.
possible. He would have moved the rook away. But he has played the king here because he wants to get his king into the game. What do you think? Will Magnus be able to somehow trick his opponent with these two extra pawns? Like,
Very, very difficult.
it looks
Very difficult, no?
very difficult. But if he tricks him, that will be amazing. Actually, this is a possibility to give up your knight
Yeah,
for
I
two
was
pawns,
thinking,
but it's just lost because 2 pawns is a bit too much.
Yeah, even the white king is pretty active, so no chances there.
Samay, did you see the video on Anish Giri?
Yeah, I did. Actually, I was seeing it today only. I was saying that first I saw that video, जिसमें Abhimanyu became the youngest GM, the match, and then I saw that.
Yeah, and then Abhimanyu's interview is also I put. And just right now I was going to put Abhimanyu's father's interview. Like how much... Oh, he won! Resigned! Magnus resigned!
Oh,
Wow! Levon? Actually, Magnus didn't even try. We were thinking Magnus will try something. Levon
Probably.
Aronian, who actually couldn't beat Arjun Erigaisi on day 2 for even one game, has just beaten World Champion Magnus Carlsen.
damn. और ऐसा सीधा ही छोड़ देते हो वीडियो कॉल.
सब लोग ऐसे MC आता है ना वो like there is some rapper right MC Share or someone
Okay.
so
समझा नहीं मैं मतलब.
एक मिनट this is Ding Liren versus Artemiev.
Ash Super Chats, does Sagar sir ever sleep content OP? Sam Roberts, असली poker face तो Levon है समय. That's what he's saying.
Most chess players these days have poker face, like none like Gary Kasparov. Just is there any player so expressive? I think Nihal is very expressive, no?
Actually in this
Kiske liye
tournament we
in this
also saw
tournament?
that Vidit is very expressive
Yeah.
like
वो तो हम सबको vlog पे दिखता ही है
Anish is
full expression.
expressive. Okay, not during the game. Not during the game much.
who
Anish is expressive.
not much
Yeah, Nihal is
3 versus 2 here. The idea is to play pawn to g5, but then after hg5, rook f1 check. There is a rain of checks coming from behind, and that's the reason why this will end in a draw.
How much time do they get to rest?
It will start in like 10 minutes.
Oh. Duda is expressive. Hikaru is very expressive. Oh yeah.
Haha.
Hikaru तो कुछ ज़्यादा ही expressive.
But the most expressive is someone who stalemated Hikaru. But Samay, now that 1 year that you have done this chess and this, do you feel like at chess at home, like playing chess as a, do you feel more comfortable than before?
At home as in like.
मतलब at home, मतलब at something that you are very comfortable doing, you know, like
Yeah. The whole day I spent playing chess, man. And I play live with Vivek Desai and Sahil, who live near my house. They're my good friends. तो बहुत मजा आता है. In fact, I've been आजकल मेरे को एक नया kick आया है, where I play with a low rated player, but I sacrifice 2 pawns or something, and then I try to defend their position. तो वो fight में बहुत मजा आता है.
अच्छा
idea है.
always looking at creative ways of making chess interesting.
And Nepo
हाँ,
is
मतलब
also
वो-
very expressive. That's what the chat said. Yes.
Nepo has sent made some tweet. I don't know what was that. Some tweet
Yeah.
that people said.
अच्छा, मोनिश शर्मा, सबसे ज्यादा एक्सप्रेसिव हमारा मंगेश है. शाहिर अहमद, समय हैज मेड विद इट एक्सप्रेसिव. ये हो सकता है.
I'm dazzled with the new record, so I'd like to suggest some changes to the order of conferring titles. For example, one of the norms must be fulfilled in an open tournament, and the participation of 2400 GM luminaries in stamping new titles should be finally limited.
मतलब
उन्होंने he's
Close
spoken
to-
about Abhimanyu Mishra's GM title, and he says that उसने सारे norms he made in closed tournament. Closed मतलब there are 10 participants and 9 rounds. So it's this. Open मतलब there are 100, 200, 300 players, and then Swiss League होता है वो. While this is a round robin that he was playing. So one of the norms compulsorily should be made in open tournaments according to Nepo. And 2400 rated grandmasters जो रहते हैं, जैसे grandmaster बनने को you need 2500 elo. So बहुत बार लोग क्या होता है that they become a GM, then they start losing rating points. So they are not very strong as GMs, but sometimes they come down to 2400. And he's saying that the participation of 2400 GM luminaries in stamping new titles should be finally limited. So ये GMs थोड़े weak रहते हैं and they should not give other players points. ऐसा मतलब I don't agree with this, but
मुझे कल थॉट आ रहा था जब आपसे मेरी फोन में बात हुई थी ना बिफोर अभिमन्यु became the youngest GM कि आज क्या मैच है, and it was very drawish by then. तो I was just thinking कि मान लो ऐसी पोजीशन आती which is drawish and he had to only win it. So would Leon like as a friend be like, you know what, तो youngest GM बन जाएगा, you know what, it's like I would just resign.
it is possible that people do this, but then that is like match fixing in a way,
Yeah.
and it would not be the right spirit. So
और उतनी गहरी दोस्ती क्या सब में नहीं होती है. Like it's not like
मतलब
Just
अमृता
you're
जी
just-
अगर आप और मैं खेल रहे होते और मुझे एक मैच चाहिए होता IM बनने के लिए
हाँ.
और मैं बोलता अमृता जी प्लीज जस्ट एक पॉन ब्लंडर कर दो एंड गेम में.
you know
नहीं.
there was this tournament in Hungary
ना.
where Amruta and I played, and she was playing very well. And Amruta को WIM बनने के लिए 2200 पहुंचना था. Her rating was something like 2120, 2130 that time, and she was gaining 25 elo points in that tournament. So she was facing me, and I was not playing so well. So I could have actually drawn the game. She could have got a half a point, and she could have gone forward like next event, and she could have reached 2170, 2180, and 2200 हो जाता था. But I played, I beat her.
Oh
And
man.
then her tournament went downhill and she didn't gain any points. So actually I ruined her chances because of that, but I'm
Which
happy
did, but
actually.
that's what मतलब इतना deep love के बाद also you can you will fight on the board.
Wow,
so
that's
that friendship is
like-
not like an easy thing that you're gonna.
थोड़ा सा बुरा लगा होगा, थोड़ा सा अमृता, थोड़ा सा बुरा लगा.
नहीं बुरा ये लगता था अगर उसने वो ड्रॉ किया रहता था. You know
That's also fair.
the main fun is in getting it, in
Yeah,
earning
of
it.
course.
Yeah.
I've seen this in all chess players. They're very competitive and they don't like ऐसे कि ऐसे पिटी में कोई जीता दिया. They
But
want to fight and they want to
you
win.
feel like you are doing something wrong with the game.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, that's true.
Like as a
It's not a
sport.
justice to the game, that's sure.
सागर मैं तो देखो, लेकिन मैं तो ड्रॉ कर लेता अगर मेरी वाइफ बैठी होती आगे. I'm just saying personal opinion.
But that's why like the way you have been playing chess now for a year. Now let's say you do this for another
more-
10 years,
हाँ.
right?
Yeah.
Now you do it from
Like अभी
childhood.
emotions है वो emotions they are raw.
I will tell you one situation where which is similar. Suppose there is a great stand-up comedian, ठीक है? He has forgotten his notes somewhere, ठीक है? Now you have the chance to take the notes and read that entire stand-up and use it before him in your stand-up. Will you do it?
No way.
Why not?
Yeah, I understand.
It's just so like natural for you not to do it. जबकि मैं बोलूंगा उस पे कौन सी बड़ी बात है, थोड़ा एकदम जोक ले लेने का,
हाँ,
उसको
हाँ.
फिर बोलने का मैं भी सोच के बोला. But
Yeah,
you
that's
won't
true,
do
that's
that wrong
That's a
thing
very
with
good
your.
example. Very good अभी
भाई एनालॉजी किंग तो है भाई सागर से, वो तो जाना माना फैक्ट है. So now this Artemiev and Ding are just chilling with the rooks.
Yeah,
कुछ chance है क्या? Any chance अगर here because
they will draw
जी
this
से
game.
कुछ-
No chance.
नहीं ये देखे ना by chance you get a move like f6 exactly gf मारा
GF?
g6
No, he will take g6 king, g6 king h8, g7 king h7. That doesn't work. But now gf.
Is this Philidor or something?
Hey, is this Lucena Samay? What? Samay, is this Lucina? Matlab,
It's
can
not
we
yet.
reach?
We might.
We
I don't
can,
know.
right? So then white should have winning chance, right?
The thing is,
ए तू क्यों बता रहा है उसको?
sorry.
उसके टेस्ट चल रहे हैं ना?
अभी अगर white रुक E7 करके रुक E8 कर दे,
हाँ
अभी वो जो भी खेले, अब अगर रुक E8 आए
हाँ
और फिर रुक E7, रुक A7.
हाँ.
Why rook E1? Why not rook E8?
But
Same है,
rook
check
E8
ही
he would have
देगा.
even check only.
Check ही आएगा.
अच्छा.
So whenever you
He would not exchange. देखो ये आया ना rook E8. Now rook A7 check.
And king F8 is not good.
King F8,
खेलना ही
king
पड़ेगा.
G6. So rook A7, king F8, king G6. And now this is hanging, and if you push the pawn, then rook takes F7.
How about rook E7 after that?
rook e7.
King F8. Sorry, check. King F8, king G6, and now rook E7,
Acha, he comes back.
and then check.
Yeah. तो my point being कि इतना पास हो गया भी लूसिना नहीं आया bro.
Because the thing is that the rook is on the long side giving checks like this. Lucina mein, the king is here and the rook is behind, and the other rook is here cutting off the king. So just the rook's positioning is not good here for white. That is why he cannot win this. अगर सिर्फ rook यहाँ पे रहता ना एक move, then he would have won with this check, and it's already mate. So it's
Mate,
a
yeah.
very bad position here specifically. जो Ding has got like a very nice one.
So it's a draw. It's a draw. Chat. Any questions to Sagar Bhai and Amrita ji about chess? Meanwhile, let me search for some more trivia. Okay, let's see.
Priyavrata Malik says wife beater saha.
What?
Why beater मतलब है beater in the tournament.
अच्छा,
Wife beater. Sam Roberts is waiting
But-
waiting for Anish.
Maybe it's true. Other way also.
क्या सागर भाई? What did you just say? What am I hearing, man?
No, I'm just saying that they know only that I beat her in tournaments.
Can I?
तू इसको क्यों ये कर रहा है? कंट्रोवर्सी
मैं-
के लिए चांस दे रहा है.
मैं आपको एक दिखाता हूँ एक वीडियो.
Sam Roberts waiting for Anish meets Tanmay. Anish meets Amir. Please make happen. और कुशा कब वापस आ रही है? Entitled fans demanding. I think अभी लॉकडाउन खत्म हो गया तो सब बिजी हो गए हैं. Yeah.
So guys, Levon Aronian has managed to beat Magnus Carlsen quite convincingly, and the game between Artemiev and Liren has ended in draw. Today we will be commentating here until 7:25, and then 7:30 we'll be going for Harika's match.
Today Harika. Yes.
Samay, do you know आज Harika versus Lagno है match?
Is it that?
Speed Chess Championship by Chess.com and FIDE.
हाँ.
And it's the semi-finals. And Harika is playing Katrina Lagno, who is one-time Rapid champion, three-time World Blitz champion. So she's like, and she's wife of Alexander Grishchuk. Very strong player. So tough match for Harika.
Yeah, but it's great. भाई काफी चेस हो रहा है इस साल ना, मतलब in terms of events, professional events.
It's grown a lot. Like everyone.
Like I think हर month हो रहा है एक.
हाँ. But tell me, Samay, has your love for chess increased from before, or it has reduced, or what is it like?
My love is the same with chess, but like any relationship, it has reached a point where it has become toxic.
Why?
Where now it's like I struggle so much to increase rating points, and I lose the match. Like my mood gets off, and then I'm like, I don't want to play anymore. And it has happened on stream a couple of times. I lose to my, I'm like, I don't want to play chess. Let's do some Reddit or something. So it's like at that point where I really struggle a lot. I just go to the end game. I make some basic blunder. I know everything, all the theory, all ये वो सब आता है. पर कभी-कभी मन भटक जाता है, focus चले जाता है, कुछ हो जाता है. I'm really struggling, but I think what I need is some occasion, some big occasion to play. And I realize I always rise up to the occasion.
Acha.
वो एक competitiveness he wants to feel.
So are you planning to go into some FIDE rating events?
FIDE would be too much, but that day you had said something that stuck with me, man.
About you defending your title.
Yeah.
Are we going to witness COB4?
No idea. Let's see. Let's hope.
Did you try for a wildcard entry in World Cup?
Oh, COB4. Guys, in the chat, would you like COB4?
Okay, meanwhile, let me ask you guys a trivia. Guys, can you guess what was the longest chess game ever? How many moves it had?
245 moves?
Okay, close.
276.
It's 269 moves.
Oh, 269.
It was played between Nikolic and Arsovic in 1989. And can you guess the result of the game?
Draw.
It was a draw, yes. How do you know it was a draw?
I know this game.
Generally such a long game.
And also I know that Hari Krishna came close recently with 217 moves.
Ah.
Oh.
I think so. Like he
Wow.
repeated. Okay, guys.
But-
This
Oh,
has-
it started.
Oh, Venkatesh has asked prediction time. What do you think, Samay, Sagar, Amrita, Magnus versus Levon? What's your prediction, Samay?
Magnus always.
Magnus will win, yeah? Okay, what do you think, Sagar?
I think today will go to Levon. But
Yes.
overall Magnus will come back.
Okay. I also think today it will go to win. Teja RVS Nemo versus Vaishali in World Cup first round. Samay, whom will you support?
Arey, Vaishali, of course, yaar. Nemo to friend hai.
Hmm. The last line.
Do you see the downside of becoming his friend? Somebody is like, Sir, bhai, now so you are my friend, so I don't care. what
No,
you
it's
do."
like friend to yaar. कैसे समझाऊं? मतलब you're like, okay, if I don't support you, right? And Vaishali to is like Indian talent, so of course, Dil goes for Indian talent.
Okay.
Ulta, I will stream with Nemo one day for a tournament so that Vaishali wins.
Yeah, anyways,
Great, crazy
I think-
ideas of Samay.
Vaishali is anyway stronger than Nemo, right?
right now their rating is not very different. Like Nemo is around 2300, Vaishali is 2370 something. But I think in the terms of the seriousness to which they both look at chess, Vaishali is way more serious. She's working on chess all the time. Nemo is actually a full-time streamer, so there's a big difference.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, look at this position. It's a beautiful position to learn about our imbalances, and Samay will now tell us exactly what are the imbalances in this position.
Okay, so black has a great bishop on b7. It's a long bishop, diagonal. It's a great bishop. However, the bishop on e7 is not enjoying that freedom. And while white has a weak isolated queen's pawn that they have to play with, so they have to quickly play for some attack with the open bishop files. And yeah, I think those are the imbalances.
Very nice. Excellent. So you have rightly pointed out that white should play for the initiative and black should try to exchange as many pieces as possible. Correct. Because if the endgame is reached, just to show you as an example, let's say I go bishop g5, he goes knight d5, take, just
Bro,
take.
what is Magnus wearing?
It's a shirt, no?
No, he just got up. He was wearing shorts. He's like chill world champion, right?
Haha, he wears shirt because there are sponsors, no? See Meltwater and all. But otherwise, I mean,
I'm sure that's not the only reason he wears shirt, man. He wears shirt because I think you need
no,
to.
otherwise he would wear t-shirt.
Acha, वैसे.
मतलब he is,
Shirt and t-shirt
last time
only
also
you
I
were
said
saying.
people misunderstood it.
You always say things that people misunderstand. I think the problem is not in people. The problem is in you.
Yeah, I'll be careful thoda jaan. Okay, queen e2. And as you can see, Levon is putting his pieces in a way where all his pieces are well placed, and now he wants to play his bishop to g5, and then the rook comes to d1. Petition for a stream with Samay where you try to go as far as you can in Puzzle Rush. Love
Oh.
seeing the three of you in a stream. Okay.
हाँ करते हैं ना puzzle rush.
Okay, Samay, what will you play? Important moment in the game. Now, come
So-
on. Use all your knowledge and play the move that Magnus Carlsen will play.
If I take, maybe here they can play. Queen E4.
But then I'll just play my knight f6,
Okay, sorry.
attacking the queen and also defending against mate.
You didn't say Magnus would play it in which year? When Magnus was 2 years old, he would have played this maybe.
No, right now.
Right now, he'll probably take knight takes.
No, but knight takes, as we discussed, no, we don't want to exchange. Do you think it's good?
Okay. So sorry then. Then knight E4 with the idea knight G3.
Yes, I think this is a good idea. But also, he may not even move it, because if you take, then I'm okay, because now the structure has changed.
Okay. So then what to play then? Then just bishop F4, do you think?
But then that's here.
Sorry,
Tell me what is the
not bishop F4. I just want to develop the bishop then. Bishop D2. If knight takes, then bishop takes.
Yeah, bishop takes. But as I said, like if you take, I want to take with the pawn.
Why not the bishop? Because then you'll have a great bishop. No, two bishops eyeing the king.
How is it a great bishop? Because it's
After knight
blocked
takes.
by its pawn.
On तो हम
take,
करेंगे D5.
take नहीं ना, वही तो नहीं होता है ना. Just like that.
अच्छा.
I'll go knight f6 and I'll put my knight here when your bishop would be passive.
Okay. Then though I don't know why.
So here maybe I was thinking, how about knight e5? Be not good. But
Idea.
just trying to change the structure to my benefit, like P, then I don't have an isolated pawn. But otherwise, I mean, if not,
How about
knight,
bishop E4.
possible.
Idea. Knight takes, pawn takes, and then we have a good that bishop is blocked.
Yes. So if you get that structure, knight takes, bishop takes, pawn takes, you would be very happy. But what will white play here?
Okay.
I mean, what will black play here after bishop e4? What will black play?
Can they go F4, F5?
No. This will. What will f5 do to your position? How will it be?
It will weaken the E6 pawn. After bishop E4, what would black play? Knight F6 then. If bishop
Yes,
takes knight, then again
exactly.
knight will take.
Exactly. So bishop e4 bad. I don't think it's a. Gizmo Girl says, ask Samay if he knows about the longest puzzle 290 moves created
Yeah.
by OT Blathy.
I was actually going to ask that next as a trivia question.
Acha.
हमें पास एक list of trivia questions है भाई.
Scaletail says, can you interview people who have started chess late and are seriously preparing? We could learn a lot on how they are juggling with their work, chess prep, and get some inspiration too.
Yes, you want to interview me, Sagar Shah? I'm available.
Yes, Samay is one. Vaibhav, Biswa are other two. I think they three are working seriously. I think Vaibhav is preparing. Vaibhav and Biswa are also preparing seriously right now. Samay.
Yeah. Why are you threatening me like that?
You are saying no, you want
I'm
to
a
do
natural talent.
you wanted to do some event, so maybe with them it might be, it's like you will organize, you'll do everything and they'll come and win.
That has never happened. Biswa has never won. Vaibhav has never won.
By the way, it's very interesting, Samay. He took bishop takes, and as we said, there was no good place for this bishop while the knight existed, so he took and he put his bishop here.
Okay, knight takes. Okay.
Knight f6. Levon plays his knight to f6. Now what do you do as white?
Bishop E5 to prevent knight H5.
Yeah, possible. What else?
Probably knight E5,
Yes, very good. It's a good move.
or maybe even queen E5.
Very interesting move. Okay.
Or maybe even h3.
H3, maybe not the spirit of the position right now.
Okay, how about rook c1?
Rook c1, very good. Very nice move. What else?
What else? How about, no, we don't want to exchange our bishop. We have a good bishop. Okay, how about knight g5? But then that just gives them tempo after h6, no?
Yeah.
What are you thinking here?
I was thinking like all these moves which you suggested, I like knight e5 a lot. I also like rook a c1. But I was also thinking of a move like bishop a6 here. Because
To
it
prevent
stops
rook
his
c8.
rook from coming here, yeah.
But then isn't your bishop then just doing very little?
Yeah, but in a way it stops his rook. And rook is also an important piece for him. So, and my bishop can come back very quickly if needed.
Info about Sub Battle League. Guys, we are doing a very big Sub Battle League internationally. And it's literally for everybody. It's not only for members, it's for subscribers. Whoever wants to join, just click on the link, join in any of the clubs. You can play for any of the teams. There's Botes, there's all of these guys, so many people actually. Eric Rosen is there, Alex M is there. So it's going to be fun. It's going to happen from August, I think, or maybe it's going to happen in July. So do
Yeah.
join. The link is on my Twitter.
You are also playing?
हाँ मतलब my team will be playing. So जो भी register करेगा, I'll randomly pick 10 people. Everyone will, I don't know, 10, 20 people, something like that, and they play each other.
And will it be streamed?
Of course.
All?
Oh, हाँ हाँ. बता दो कौन सी team से.
Chessbase India can also take part?
Yeah, why not? मेरे को तो पहले आपको हराना है अलग से सागर भाई, हम दोनों भी एक करेंगे नहीं.
हाँ ना, अपना सब बैटल किया और समझो आप जीत गए तो मतलब चेसबेस इंडिया में लोग ठीक से सीख नहीं रहे. बट आई थिंक पीपल विल बीट चेसबेस इंडिया में जो सीख रहे हैं ठीक से. दे शुड बी स्ट्रांग, लाइक वेरी स्ट्रांग.
आप वो करते तो डॉक्टर चेस.
हाँ वही तो, आई एम श्योर दैट.
आ जाओ अपने मरीजों को लेकर मिलते हैं.
Oh, it will be nice.
I'll tell you which all teams are participating.
He's played knight to e5 and bishop goes back to b7.
There is Mr. Lama, there's Botes, there's Anna Kramling, Chessbra, there is hashtag chess, Anna Kramling, Nemo, there is Cooley Coalition, there's a lot of people. Senpai's, Eric Rosen's team is there, GM Hess, Robert Hess has his team, and myself. And Sagar Bhai is also going to join.
But if there is some commentary session like this or something, some tournament, some World Cup is going on, then how to do?
It's going to happen in July 1st. I'm sure you'll have it planned. No, not July 1st. July 1st will be here, but it's going to happen this month only. July. Oh, this month is June. This month is July.
July शुरू हुआ है. First
July शुरू हो गया. हाँ, इसी
first
month
of July.
Mid में होगा फिर. तो क्या हुआ भाई गेम में?
हाँ, so knight came to e5.
Okay.
Bishop went back and queen e3 has been played. And his
Why queen e3?
idea could be that he wants to put his queen on a square, a very good square. Tell me where.
Oh, queen h3.
Yes, very good.
भाई
So
मैग्नस की शक्ल देखो. मैग्नस को ऐसा लग रहा है कि वो ऐसे सैड हो गया वो.
No, he's like this only. He's always like this. Even when he's winning sometimes, and then suddenly starts to smile. Like
Okay.
you will not even know ki what happened. Your thoughts that half of 2021 is over? ऐसा question पूछा.
Full of 2020 was over.
हाँ?
Surprise. Nothing new. हर महीने कुछ नया वेरिएंट आ जाता है. क्या करें अब? Sagar bhai, do you think the world is ever going to go back to
No.
not work from home?
No, I think this change, what has happened is changing our attitudes, changing the way we are. So I don't think that we'll go back to what was
मतलब अगर
before the pandemic.
काम अगर घर से हो ही रहा है, तो I think everyone realized कि अब it's better. It's actually much more efficient also. Maybe I don't know that for companies also उनका खर्चा भी कम हो जाएगा, काम भी हो रहा है,
If
सब हो रहा है.
work is going on, then why not? In fact, I was thinking that at some point, like if you see people who were into companies which made calculators or alarm clocks, they all went out of business, right? because
Why?
of the mobile phone.
Yeah.
So this is also a moment where we have to see that the change which is coming is actually real, and we have to adapt to it. Otherwise, it might be that it won't work. And I think chess has been doing a very good job of adapting to it.
Yeah, like rapid format, I think. But also OTP का कुछ पता नहीं ना अभी.
हाँ, OTP का मतलब let's see if the World Cup is successful.
Yeah, because classical match में अभी everything has become very instant. ऐसे reels सब देख जनता का attention span बहुत कम हो गया, तो 6 घंटे का match I doubt, I don't know, people might watch.
It could be that if there are 12 games going on, then it's interesting. But if there's only one game going on, it's but I mean, candidates was there. People enjoyed the last part when things started heating up. So I think people enjoy the competitiveness of it.
मतलब of course World Championship को तो who will not watch? Of course they will watch.
No,
And हमारे players World Cup में तो हमारे players भी खेल रहे होंगे तो और मजा आएगा. In fact,
correct.
I'm so excited for Vidit, man. He's gonna go to so many countries right now.
Only Russia, no?
But उसने अलग अलग cities का नाम बोला उधर, सोची, यहाँ वहाँ. नाशिक, मुंबई, दिल्ली, मॉस्को, सोची. This is his plan.
Actually, you can go as a viewer, like, to World Cup. It's beautiful tournament.
I don't have visa.
You don't have passport.
Passport.
हंस
हंस क्या रहे हो भाई? ठीक है भाई.
नहीं, आप पहले हमेशा वीजा बोलते हो, so you look like okay, normal, like one of everyone, but saying visa, like मेरे पास भी नहीं है, but आपके पास पासपोर्ट नहीं है.
मुझे तो फर्क नहीं पता दोनों में.
पासपोर्ट के अंदर जो रहता है ना, बहुत सारे वीजा रहते हैं पासपोर्ट के अंदर.
अच्छा,
सच में नहीं पता?
सच में नहीं पता भाई. मैं मतलब ये सब कभी स्कूल में सिखाया नहीं, ना ही कॉलेज में सिखाया.
नहीं
भाई आपको भरोसा ही नहीं होता मेरे पे भाई. आई एम वेरी नाइव ऑडियंस.
So if you have to go to different countries, you need visa.
हाँ, दिस आई नो.
हाँ, तो फिर वही तो, एक पासपोर्ट के अंदर कई सारे वीजा होते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, like you will eat someday biryani, someday you will eat pav bhaji, so it's like,
Please, I am on diet. Please
your
don't
stomach
motivate me.
is like passport, and all the food that you are eating is visas, so anything can go.
Yeah, these days no visa, guys. I am actually dieting. Can you not see the slimness on my face?
Your face has always been slim.
It has become more slim, I think.
Not really.
I have become 99.
अच्छा,
Yeah.
इतना अच्छा काम किया मतलब. Okay, Samay, knight h5. Any suggestions here?
So the bishop is anyway gonna die.
Yeah.
So why cry? Let's try to bring the rook by to rook c1.
Okay, possible. But let's try to save this bishop.
This bishop you wanna save? You like the bishop? Let's save the bishop with bishop h6. No, it can't be saved because if pawn takes, queen takes, my idea was queen h7 mate, but knight comes back to f6. So how about queen h3 here? Pinning the knight
Yes.
to h7.
Yes, very
Wow.
nice. Very nice.
Hey, Anish is here.
Hello.
Hello, Samay. So
Yo.
where is poker is here, yeah? Where's the
Yeah,
poker
yeah.
table? Okay.
Not yet, man. Like, I have to figure out your price first.
But I was wondering, you have some kind of sponsor or you just playing it for fun?
I have
You
a
have, yeah?
sponsor who
Thank God.
invests
I thought you played
money.
poker for fun. It will be horrible.
No. I play poker to lose sponsors' brand image.
Okay, good.
Anish, you're
Have you
going to
ever
play
played poker, Anish?
Wait, I'm thinking what is better for brands to say. No, but I might. No, I know a little, some versions of poker, different ones. I also know my father from Nepal. Yeah, I don't know if you have in India the same. When they play some kind of game similar to poker, very easy one, just couple of cards.
Yeah,
very easy.
Teen patti.
Three, yes. Yeah, that one. But it's very fun. I was a kid, I understood. It's very fun.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I'm not for long. I'm just to show my new haircut, and otherwise I'll go.
Oh. One second. Oh, really? How did you make this haircut?
Family man, so I have wife.
Sopiko did it?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Always.
she did? Oh, damn.
Yeah, always.
What a
Yeah.
great job.
She cuts your hair?
Yeah. No, I don't have like some sponsorship for beard and all, so I have to have it done at home.
But no,
Okay,
I
all
mean, sponsorship is one thing. So wife should also be skillful, right, in cutting.
Yeah.
That's
And
true.
you
Yeah,
should also be trustful to your wife.
exactly.
You know?
Exactly. No, but you have to first behave well, and then
Oh, it's a
you can
very
trust.
good hairstyle.
I would never risk anyone cutting my hair. What if they made me very weird?
Yeah, no, I know, but you're not. You will, find the right one. Don't worry, time will come.
So guys, if anyone, my future wife is watching this, skill set required haircut, please.
Wow, Samay, you are inviting all the DMs, man. So many future wives, even some guys be like, what the hell? I love Samay, man. It's fine. I'm Indian and all, but what the hell?
All right. Queen H6, H3 के बाद
I was obsessed. With somehow Bishop H6, Rook E3, Queen H5. I don't know somehow, but it was not there. Yeah, somehow.
Here after G6.
Yeah, somehow like you want to sacrifice the queen in some way, but it's not possible. I mean, let's say if I could play Rook E3 and Queen H5 at one, or Knight F7.
Yeah, Knight F7 is winning. So
So
actually,
Rook E8 is a mistake.
Yeah, this
Knight
is a
G7 or
mistake.
what?
Yeah, Knight G7 is one move.
But Bishop H6 you want, no? Bishop E3, I don't know. Why?
What if this move?
Yeah, this he was afraid. Yeah, that's why he didn't do it, for sure. Bishop H6 you want. No, you're afraid of Queen D4, yeah. And some compensation.
And then take. And then you take with the...
And the Knight F4 is coming. Rook takes and Knight F4 coming, yeah. Some compensation. Typical sacrifice of exchange, yeah.
Yeah, this looks very good for black because his bishops are very strong.
Nice. Yeah, it's typical stuff to sacrifice exchange like this. That's why Bishop E3, he wants to first protect, bring the Rook to D1, I guess. I guess you bring now Rook to D1.
Yeah, he hasn't
else?
played his move yet.
Yeah,
By
but
the
he'll
way,
do it.
What's up with Levon? Like with Arjun, he struggled, and with Magnus, he just wins.
Yeah, but it's much easier, yeah. I mean, after such difficult round, then to get Magnus is relief, yeah.
What?
You had Arjun there, with his tricky... No, but actually there is some kind of relief in sense that there is no pressure now, yeah? With Arjun was a lot of pressure on Levon because he was such big on paper favorite and he knows it's not so easy. And we know it's not so easy, but those who don't know, they think it's easy. And he knows that they think it's easy,
Does it like play on your mind when you're playing somebody, their
Yeah, of
background and
course.
how old they are?
Yeah, of course, very much.
Do you have more pressure when you're playing
Inevitably.
a youngster?
Yeah, of course, there are advantages that they are less experienced and all. But I mean, chess players, they are just looking for ways to have pressure, yeah? So they can find ways anywhere. Old player is pressure, young player is pressure, same age is pressure. You just find a way to have pressure always.
Someone
With
is
youngster, very easy.
streaming. Someone is streaming pressure.
Yeah, no streaming, also pressure because someone else is streaming. Is always pressure. It's always pressure.
Yeah.
And with youngster, it's very easy to find the way to pressure yourself, yeah? Because you think that everybody, but actually many people who don't have clue, they think, of course, they would be thinking like, okay, Levon has to, if you are a Levon fan, yeah, you have no clue. You think, okay, you play some young guy who is rated 2500 something, he has to beat him easily, yeah? I, for example, know that it could be not easy at all. I know, because I know them both. And
You have also played a lot of blitz with...
yeah, and I know how it is, yeah? I know how it is. Like, it's all a matter of moves. Sometimes you blunder one move and it's over, and then... So I know it's not so simple, but those who don't know, and somehow, yeah, you are... Levon didn't know also, I think. He didn't know, first he wanted to play solid. He saw that he didn't win the match. Then he thought, I think the next day he thought, okay, what the hell am I doing? I'm playing this young guy. I'm not even able to beat him. What's going on? I'm just going to crush him tomorrow. So he plays this crazy thing with black, this King's Indian some business. About to lose, Then he changes mind again. The next game with black, he plays again solid because he thinks, okay, I shouldn't. So he was trying, he didn't know how to approach, he should be a favorite, but how big a favorite, and he was all in confusion, and I understand that. But he managed finally, because finally he's, of course, very often in such matches they are so tense, but then in that final moments, experience, of course, tells, yeah. Like the way Arjun, for example, the time he was afraid to trade queens. This is a typical youth mistake. It's like they are afraid to go for a defined endgame, which is defined, because they don't know how it is defined, and then they trust the opponent. That opponent knows it's winning. Themselves, they don't know, because experienced player, he already himself thinks, is it winning or drawn this endgame for himself? But the young one, he has no clue yet about such endgames, and he thinks that, okay, if Levon offers me, it's probably bad. And then you saw Levon yesterday was bullying his queen, offering to trade one time, another time, gaining space and space. I don't know, but I mean, was it even clear if you trade queens what it was? Maybe it was
No,
draw, yeah?
if you trade queens, it was draw on many occasions. Yes.
And even in the end, he missed this G5 stuff.
Yes,
So it was not, I mean, how to say, you said it's difficult, but it's hard to imagine that it's holding anyway, but you can, it's your only chance also, yeah? So it was finally like it was on this small things was decided, but it was tough, yeah, for Levon. And now Magnus, there's no pressure on the other hand.
Yeah, yeah.
Pressure will come in November.
Not for Levon though.
You never know,
Yeah.
man. He might be going through some stress.
One super chat has come, Samay. Samay, are you going to Dubai for Magnus versus Nepo?
Do you need passport to go to Dubai?
Yes.
Oh no. But I probably will get a passport by then.
Yeah, some brand will get you a passport, don't worry. And he's like, yes, guys, please join, the Ministry of Internal Affairs. They give you passport very fast. I also lost my passport. Now I have a new one. Guys, swipe up here, please. I'm going to stream, on channel of Ministry of Internal Affairs of India. How to get new passport for you.
Actually, Samay, I had told you, that you have to send me a message for Anish Giri's humor.
Yeah. And then I slept throughout the day. You have to send me a message for my sleep cycle, man. That's why I'm trying to fix my sleep cycle. How bad has your sleep cycle ever
Sagar,
been?
how much did you offer Samay for this video?
No, I was like that. See, Surya comes and tells about your playing style. Vidit comes as a second, and then you have your parents, Sopiko, and then your humor. Someone should cover. So I thought Samay will perfectly cover because he has had so many Twitter battles with you.
No, but he's professional. Yeah, it's like you ask me to tell about Samay's chess. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to sleep through it. Yeah, also, let's be real. It's good, of course, but yeah.
Man, Anish, I want to ask you this one question. Again and again, I ask you, how are you everywhere, man? Like, even during this tournament, you were tweeting about something that we were doing. Like, how...
I'm doing same like you, Samay, just I'm not getting paid for it. It's the same thing. You're also everywhere.
No, I'm not everywhere. You're like everywhere.
I can actually, Samay, what I'm really amazed is you have a Discord, you have Instagram, you have YouTube. Why do you want to build Clubhouse now? Like,
no, Sagar, you don't understand. If you build Clubhouse, then your Discord and all the others grow also.
No, it's like if Clubhouse is only voice, and it's like it's very convenient. For Discord, I have to open my laptop and all. Discord is definitely much better in terms of features and everything, but Clubhouse feels more convenient at this point.
But don't you feel like it was better to not open it, because everything comes with an extra element of
with an extra brand, I think. With an extra brand.
Sagar, you are so naive. You are asking talking about apps like it's some kind of somebody cares. Sagar, it's just that nobody cares about all this stuff. Yeah, it's just that the more the better, and all this, the brands and all this. I mean, it's not about Clubhouse, Maphouse. Nobody cares really. Voice or not voice, or images, or Morse code, or whatever it is.
Look,
it's all just to grow.
Reddit page, okay? And then Samay, he has 15,000 people on Reddit. Now, in order to keep them entertained, he has to do Reddit review now. If he does not do review, then people won't post, and then
nothing will happen, as Vidit says. Then nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen, and then you feel so sad that
you don't feel sad.
built this up and no one is coming there.
No, you already put yourself with this Old Spice and Gillette and all, and you're happy, yeah? You're happy with all the brands.
On Reddit, there's always something or the other that comes up, like your video, Sagar Shah, was, where you were commentating on Amruta's game, and God knows what you were saying. So things like that keep it entertaining. So I don't have to entertain it. Reddit itself keeps it, going.
So you mean to say that Reddit review comes naturally to you?
Reddit is like already this funny stuff. I just have to see it, and I have a laugh. I have a good laugh actually. I think even Sagar Shah, you should also open a Reddit, because you have some crazy meme potential over here on ChessBase India.
I know, but I get tired of. I'm already
you don't have to make an article about it, man. You don't have to make an analysis video of.
Sagar, we'll make.
So we have this video by this person. His name is. He's only 12 years old. He's making.
We discovered a new prodigy on Reddit. He's only 11 years old. Let's all gather funds for him and his travel.
Okay.
What's happening in the game, I wonder?
Yeah, normally black should be slightly better the more pieces come off. But it was especially back in the days, always. When you trade pieces and attack is gone, then white's isolated pawn is weak. But I think modern chess is a little bit more, because people started to defend better. Modern chess, it's all a bit more equalish now. But I do like, maybe queen d7, g4. Maybe he wants queen d7, g4.
Queen d7, g4.
g4, 93, I guess.
Yeah, 93.
Yeah, and queen f6, you have knight d5, so I have to go fe just. And you protect from 97, and if fe, bishop g7, I have very nice knight on c6, but
yeah,
I think you would still do this with white. The black is slightly better, I guess, because of the king safety. b4, maybe b5. It's playable for white. I would not mind too much such position.
Okay,
Not too much.
We'll do one small test, Anish. I'll load the game Ding Liren versus Artemiev, and somehow the engine bar I have shut down. So you can. This is like wrong. What is being shown. So you have to tell Anish what you understand about this position, and then Anish will rate on 10 if your assessment whatever is right or not.
And then the engine will rate Anish on 1 out of 10, yeah? Okay.
I think white is. That's all.
And black? Do you think black is or black are? Samay.
Black am. I think.
Black M. Okay, good one. Black M. Okay, this is perfect answer, guys. This is correct. White is and black M. Exactly.
Jokes apart, I think white.
It's like
white,
that young kid is there in the house, like Danny or Michael, and then guests will come and you will say, "Please say the poem," and then you will say one word. Come on,
I think white is slightly.
Slightly. Why think white is slightly?
White
And black
is
M slightly. Black M slightly.
But jokes apart, there is a little advantage.
Why is Sagar laughing? Sagar, you do the same, just with more confidence.
To white.
I think white is. Just more confidence. So you do the same thing in your commentary. Come on, man.
Okay.
No, but I think all jokes apart, that black could be better.
Wow.
Hello, guys. I have to calm down for a second. Family man duties.
Family man.
White.
आपने देखा Family Man?
हाँ देखा ना.
You have seen like full?
No. The video that you had put out.
No. The
पहला सीजन देखा था मैंने. Yes.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I loved it. मस्त थी. मनोज बाजपेयी तो जहाँ भी जाता है क्रेजी करता है भाई. तो इसका पोजीशन वैल्यूएशन क्या है? जोक्स अबाउट is black slightly better because white का नहीं sorry, what am I saying? White is slightly better because रुक वो है connected है, development सब कुछ है, तो white is actually much better I feel.
Yeah, I also feel white should be slightly better because but he has an isolated pawn and black has stability. Like एक piece, the knight is very stable. So if let's say I'm just thinking about king c7 and can you connect everything? So maybe it's equal I feel, but let's see what the engine says. Oh, engine says
slightly better.
0.58 better for white. Wow. Blunder. King c7. The move which I said is a blunder. Can you guess why?
Because you're IM.
No. I mean, I said it's a normal move, mujhe laga, but it's actually a mistake. White to play. Knights. Oh my God, he found it.
Wait. What happened, Sagar bhai? Please tell me. It's very interesting, but I can't understand it.
The thing is, see here, this is the position. He went back, knight c3. Now the point was, as I said, the square in front of the isolated pawn should be blockaded with a piece. So black would love to control his knight with another knight. But the rook is hanging here for free. So Artemiev said, let me first take the rook here. So that if you take, then I'll protect. But Ding Liren played intermediate check. And now he's thinking actually Artemiev here because he's thinking, can I go king d6 and can I pick this up? Or if I take with the pawn, then rook e2, and then suddenly maybe black's position is not so great because this pawn is no longer so weak.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But the pawns are equal, no?
Matlab, let's say take. I take.
Okay. But then it's like, what is the main error in black's position? Why is it bad?
I think the main problem is that h5 is one way of creating pressure here. That is one. These pawns are slightly weak, so h5 could be an idea. And black does not have anything to attack as such. And so maybe white is better clearly, but such a big advantage I didn't assume कि इतना बड़ा advantage रहेगा.
भाई ये थोड़ा निकाल दोगे क्या प्लीज जब तक 2 सेकंड है आपके पास.
But the thing is that when Anish came, I kept only one. Should I make 2 zoom?
No, just थोड़ा सा इसको क्रॉप कर दो बस थोड़ा सा. बस परफेक्ट, थैंक यू.
But ये वाला क्या है आपके राइट पे?
पर्दा है.
नहीं ये
चेयर है, फेंक देता हूँ इसको. थोड़ी सी रह गई भाई, कोई बात नहीं, चलती है.
So now this pawn is kind of d4 pawn is no longer weak, and if you look at this knight, it has no good squares to go to, like. But also the same for your knight, it does not have good squares. So I think mainly it's just the idea of h5 which is giving white an advantage. This move h5.
It's white to move, no?
Meanwhile, very quickly, actually, in this game, look at this Artemiev, brave guy. He's like, I don't want to take with the pawn. I'll come ahead with my king. So he's come here, and this is called uncompromising chess. You know, when I keep saying uncompromising chess, what is it? It's like, if you want to compromise your position a bit, you will take with the pawn and say, okay, theek hai, slightly worse, I will keep fighting. But Artemiev is like, I will come with the king only. And now this king can become weak. But he's like, also my king is strong. h5.
So now black will try to go exchange everything so that in
But
the
how?
end game,
How to exchange?
king is more active.
Exactly. If you could exchange the rook, let's say like rook e8, somehow it was getting exchanged, then you would have been very happy. But it's not easy.
Maybe start with the. Achha, we can't even take the pawn. Maybe how to defend. Oh wow, this is so complicated. You're losing that pawn, no? Then.
But you can take gh5.
But then bishop
Give
takes.
up h7 and then okay, it's equal. He played f5.
F5 is there.
But now, look at Ding. Ding is coming like this. Bishop a2 check. King has to go back. Rook e6 check. He's coming in. Ding Liren's bishop b1 was played in like a fraction of a second. As you can see on the screen. Yesterday I was talking about Ding. And I love his intensity. Have you seen this, Samay? He looks, when you see him, he looks like a person who is calm, but is intense. Like calmness plus intensity, दोनों एक ही आदमी में कैसे हो सकता है? और एक ही एक्सप्रेशन में?
वो मतलब मैंने ऐसे बहुत चेस प्लेयर्स के साथ देखा है, वो उनका बस ये दिख रहा होता है, ऐसे करके बैठे होते हैं.
हाँ ऐसे.
और फुल क्रिएटिव जीनियस चल रहा है दिमाग में ऐसे.
So here, Ding Liren seems to be better, and Artemiev, who actually played amazing chess with Anish and was unbeaten in that match, is now staring at defeat. Meanwhile, Magnus Carlsen showing his magic in this endgame, maybe slightly better because of his active king, plus his rook attacking this pawn.
Are these the kind of endgames that Magnus is famous for winning?
Yes, absolutely. But Samay, I am very impressed with the move that Aronian played here. See, if you are playing as black, what would you think? This pawn is hanging, correct?
Yeah.
So you will go and defend it. But look at these top players in rook endgame. You must always try for counter attack. So rook b8 means that you are passive and your opponent can improve the position as he wants. Like he can play h3, he can then play b4, b5. It's bad. So Aronian's move was h5.
What?
h5. So if you play, let's say, rook b6, then I will play hg4 and I will create a weakness here on h2 and then start pushing this pawn.
But what if you take gh5?
Hi Anish. Anish,
Hello?
this move by Aronian was very nice. No, H5 here because Rook.
Yeah, of course. No, you have to be active in Rook Endgames. It's very well known. You shouldn't be passive. Try at least not to be passive. H5 is very good. Now, not only white is, but also black M. So it's all fine.
So here, if GH5, then is Rook H8 the idea?
Yes, correct. So if here he would have taken instead of H3.
White still looks like it's a bit faster, maybe, yeah? Or not? Or maybe it's enough for draw.
No, in
Yeah,
the
it's
game
enough.
he played H3.
That's good, I think, yeah.
Then HG,
I like it.
HG, Rook H8.
Takes.
D5.
Or D5, yeah, wow. King F5, nice. Nice, some pressure. Should be very drawish, this Rook Endgames, but some pressure.
But what is white aiming for? Like,
Take
because
the
he cannot
b6
clear-
pawn,
Yeah.
and also rook to the 7th, push the king back, like black king is very passive, yeah? Take on g5 as well, just pawn up. White will be likely pawn up, yeah, just somehow. Now, yeah, takes. Left will try to go d4, he wants to trade the queen side pawns and b2 against 1 on the king side and just make draw pawn down.
So this 2 versus 1 would be a draw.
Yeah. Why not rook d6 and then keep the a pawn? If you keep the a pawn as well, it's dangerous, no?
Yeah, Rook D6 is the best move. Rook B2.
Yeah, he'll do it. Rook b2 or maybe rook d2 to try to. Yeah, probably you have to anyway take on b2. But then rook d4 and I keep maybe rook b3 or something there.
Where? Here.
Rook d6, let's say.
Yeah, he played it. Now take.
Take on d4.
Take.
Yeah, let's say if I play like move like rook b3, let's say you don't want to go a4 because rook b4, yeah? I would guess.
Yeah, but now Rook F4.
Yeah, you can do that, but at least why black is maybe like king g. I can wait in the king g8 and stuff or not. Yeah, it's very dangerous for black. King g7. Can I wait? Oh no, take king e4. Sorry, you're already in the square. Take king e4. Yeah, no, it's not good. Very dangerous. But he tries this anyway.
On King G8, when you queen, you'll come with the check, no?
But black put queen first. But now the thing is that you're white just in time to stop. Samay knows the rule of square or not?
Yeah.
Great.
Chess is supposed to be played in square board.
Exactly. Yeah.
But why are you laughing? Is that not the rule of square?
That's the first rule of square. I mean the second rule of square.
Oh.
The one in which white is, unless black M. So that one.
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah. So you draw a square on the board where the pawn is, and then the opponent says, "Why are you drawing a square on the board, man?" That one, right? Yeah, I remember
The square gambit. The square gambit. Yes.
Yeah. Sagar taught me this.
Saga realized that all this actually improving chess is waste, and he decided now to do just theory of relativity. It's all relative. If you cannot play chess, you can do comedy. It doesn't matter. It's all relative.
I was thinking like Samay knows things, but he doesn't say it. Like he knows exactly
Because
what.
of course Anish knows the rule of square, man.
No, he knows.
Yeah,
of course.
Samay also doesn't want to say anything for free. Yeah, so he thinks, okay, if you pay me, I'll tell you rule of square. So
Come on,
this thing is sponsored by.
don't give away my graphic prep, man.
There is also a brand that's called Square something. So he wants to, before he says Square, he wants to get paid for it by them. So Ruby 1 e6, yeah, maybe. Can I
by
trade
the
the
way,
e-pawn?
this happened.
Let me see
like-
Artemiev, because Artemiev looks very unhappy. I want to see why.
See, no, the thing is here, King F8 happened, King F5, and now Magnus is winning here.
Wasn't there, by the way, just quick question, wasn't there the move e6 instead
No,
of...
no.
Now, yes, but before it was draw, yeah?
Here E6, Rook F4. Yes.
Yeah, it was draw, I guess, yeah. No, I mean, I thought maybe in king pawn endgame, but yeah, you are in time.
See, Samay, in like 1 second, Anish calculated this line. E6, Rook F4, King F4, Fe6, King E5, King F7,
E7, I think, yeah? Or F7 also
E7,
works, yeah. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah.
G5, here, and in his mind he said king is in time, matlab when the white king goes here, black king is in time to come to this square. So in 1 second he saw all these things, and that's how the patterns are so quick, the calculation and all.
Rook F5. No, yeah, Magnus means 2 pawns now. But it's not so easy. Wait, is it? It's not easy, This may be draw.
This one?
Maybe not, but it's...
No, with the rook pawn, maybe there's draw, no? With the knight.
Yeah, but how is it different? I'm wondering. How you benefit from the knight pawn?
But where will you keep your rook? Like, suppose he goes here.
Yeah, I don't have... Yeah, but I will keep it somewhere. No, wait, what is he doing now? This is for sure lost.
He should keep rook
No,
here,
this is-
no? On b4.
Yeah, well, this is... Yeah, but this is now rook g5 and a5. This for sure. But I was wondering... Maybe... No, it shouldn't be like... Yeah, normally you said, yeah, it's the wrong pawn. But I don't know why exactly how white wins when rook is on c4. No, this is now, yeah. If you had the rook attached to the a pawn, how would white win?
So you are saying that in this position after take, he should go rook
Yeah.
b4.
I would have rook a7 check probably and so on. And then bring my king to h5, g5, pawn g5, king to h6 and stuff like this. I would guess like this, yeah. No, now king f5 or something first, let's say. And then
Somehow
g5
you're
and-
not getting that Vankura position, right?
No, somehow not. Because you need, like you said, some of the h1 has to be, not g. But I don't know. I will still try this defense. Because what he's doing now, that is just completely losing, yeah.
What is it called again? Vankura position.
Vankura, yes.
There's 1 kura, 2 kura, and 3 kura, yeah?
Okay, by the way, this one Artemiev is lost.
Ah, that's why he was so unhappy. Because I was wondering, yeah. I never seen him unhappy, yeah.
Hey, how is your health, by the way, Anish? You recovered?
Yeah, no, it's good. I stopped playing Artemiev. Now I'm feeling great.
But yeah, that's what, like, you know, him losing today looks a bit surprising because he was looking so strong in the last 2 days.
Yeah, it somehow happens in some matches, yeah, that he look very strong.
By the way, here Magnus is winning.
Yeah, this is trivial. He has 2 pawns, yeah. One will distract the king, another will attach the rook, and then the king comes in to b7 and promotes the a pawn.
By the way, Anish, do you know that Family Man is a very well-known series in India?
I saw in comments, yes, I saw in comments.
You didn't know before that?
No.
Oh.
No, I don't watch all the Indian
You know,
movies.
it's
yes,
like this guy, he works in like to fight terrorists. But
Is he a
has
serial killer or
family.
something?
No. He is fighting the terrorists, but
yeah.
he has a family and he doesn't tell the family that he's in this job in order
That's
to protect
famous.
them.
Very famous. There's this Chinese, there was with Jackie Chan, you know? There's one with Jackie Chan. I watched in cinema also. Similar thing. So this Chinese guy, Jackie Chan, or I don't know even exactly where he's from, but he was like a spy or something, and he was with family, all this nice and cute. And then at some point, okay, they find out the hard way, yeah?
So that's why Family Man, because whenever he goes for his job, his wife calls him and says, "Have you brought the vegetables or have you picked?"
But
up
Saga, you
things?"
didn't reveal my career in police, right?
No.
No, it's good. Just checking. Because this chess cover up is all funny, of course, the streaming and all that. But it's all about, of course.
Yeah. By the way, matches have ended. The score is now 1-1 in the match between Carlsen and Aronian. Here, Aronian resigned, and Artemiev won. So Liren won. So Artemiev is on also one of 1.5 half is the score. Amazing. Liren moves forward. At some point, Anish, do you think that the players here are tired of this format or they are motivated, like all these players who are playing right now?
I don't know. I think there is this effect of like, you have this hamsters that are in this wheel that just keep running and the wheel keeps turning, and they are on the same spot, yeah, but they're running and the wheel keeps turning. You know this one, yeah, this hamster wheel.
Yeah.
I think these chess players are going through the same. Like I'm also like you somehow are completely fine doing the same thing over and over. Because you are too focused on the detail, yeah? Like you see this steps you're focused on like, you're thinking, okay, Artemiev plays this Caro-Kann, I have to find idea. Then you think about, okay, he plays Reti, I have to find some defense there. And you are like focused on the little things and you forget that in the big picture, you do the same thing over and over for 5 years,
But like you also played the classical match recently, no?
Yeah, also that, of course. But I mean, essentially, it's the same kind of the same thing. Yeah, to some degree, you're doing the same thing over and over.
But that's your job, right?
That's what I mean. Yeah. But I mean, you're not bothered by that because you're focused on the little details and you don't zoom out. Because if you zoom out and somebody tells you, let's say, like, Sameh, you're every single day you're doing the same thing for the past 1,500 days, like, aren't you, don't you think it's a bit too much? But you don't notice because every day you're busy on solving your little task and you're completely excited.
I think what you have said, Anish, goes much deeper than just chess players. It's true for everyone.
Yes, many. Well, in fact, not everyone. There's many people, they start switching, yeah? They start switching up things. They, at some point, they are very aware and sensitive to that. So they realize like 1.5 years after they do something, they realize, okay, I'm bored or something like this. I'm done with it. I want to do something else. And you have these people who jump from one thing to the other.
Yeah, there was this stand-up comedian who started playing chess and then...
Exactly. Yeah, but that's a bit different. Just somebody ate a bet. It doesn't count.
Yeah.
Okay. He had no option. Otherwise, yes.
Yeah, no, it's different.
By the way, I was just doing research about where I would like to go when I get my passport and visa. First place I want to go to is Amsterdam.
I know what kind of research you did, Sameh.
Yeah, which happens to be like, I don't know, 5 minutes from your house, Anish.
Well, it's not so far. So
Anish, let's make a shoot a vlog over there. Let's chill. Let's give.
Yeah, I don't do this kind of chilling, I have to say.
No. I just meant like chill in general. I mean.
Yeah, in very general, I chill, but not this kind of chill. So,
of course, I'm talking. Yeah. We'll play some chess. We'll,
Yeah, chess. I do that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can play some 5D chess.
5D.
This is new app. You don't know
this stick to 3D. Yeah. No, I saw 5D chess. Yeah, in Amsterdam.
There's beautiful canals in Amsterdam. It's a
very
nice place, and there's also
nice place
one
to
flower market there you can go, and it's a very nice place.
A lot of markets. Yeah, a lot of flowers.
Why is Anish saying this with a sheepish smile, man?
Lots of museums, a lot of museums.
Also, cycling is a big thing in there. So, if you instead of walking or like taking cars, cycling
and flying also a very big thing. In space.
Do you have cycles?
Yeah.
Cycles with you?
I had my cycle stolen. They steal all the time here, bicycles.
Really?
I had one.
Serious? Stolen?
Yeah. It's normal here. Like bicycles, it's like everybody had like 5 bicycles stolen in their life. There are more bicycles in Holland than people. Yeah.
But stealing, I thought that it's like the crime rate and all is very low.
Yeah, no, but it's cycling. Stealing is not a crime here. It's like a thing, just.
What?
It's like online cheating. Yeah, it happens.
That's also crime.
Yeah. No, I was joking. Obviously,
how many cycles have you stolen, Anish? That's all.
No, I don't steal. I'm on the other side of the equation. I'm the one who is donating my bicycles. Yeah. So you should. That's why nobody buys expensive bicycles and nobody bothers.
Probably people are so enjoying there that they forget the cycles. That's what I think.
Yeah, just very easy. Also, like there are a lot of young kids. I mean, I had once at my school some very, very young boy, like very small boy, He's like this, looks like a youngest grandmaster type, like a 12-year-old kid, but not really not a grandmaster because he's coming, says like, hey, like this, hey, like these thugs, yeah? I'm like, hey boy, you're 12, what do you want? He's like, hey. He comes and he's like, I have a bicycle. You find me someone to sell, we split the money. I said, like my friend, I mean, I'm the youngest grandmaster, I don't know who you are. I'm not going to sell you your bicycle, but it's all over the place. So anyway.
I came to the place called Leiden to play over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
beautiful city.
It is one of the bigger cities. Yeah. It's also near Amsterdam and near where I live at The Hague. So it's a known city. Yeah.
Is it true that Netherlands is one of those countries which is which uses all natural resources for power or something like that?
It's likely because they have a lot of wind and there are a lot of windmills, yeah, and not just the old-fashioned ones, but like the modern ones. They're like this big, and they have like this. They are not these windmills that you see on pictures, these old ones, but like the new ones, the modern. They're there just for energy. So I would guess that comes from that, but I'm not too educated on this. But I would think so. Yeah, I guess a lot of wind energy is there. Maybe some water energy as well, I would guess.
Wow.
But I think some Netherlands, beautiful place. Also,
Amsterdam, man.
Greece, you should go. Greece is also very nice.
Once you go to Amsterdam, you can go everywhere from Amsterdam only.
This is true. It's a very big
because
hub.
There are
Very big
flights.
hub.
There are flights everywhere from.
Yeah, it's a big
Amsterdam.
hub in Schiphol Airport.
Samay,
Yes, yes.
For you, it doesn't matter at all to go to Amsterdam.
No, I want to meet Anish, and I've heard there have some great food
Like
which
you are
tastes
right now
delicious.
at
But you know,
home
actually,
and you are
guys,
making
jokes
it-
aside, actually, when there are many countries, yeah, like for example, I don't know, India is one or not, but like in Russia, for example, Holland really has the reputation of this Amsterdam thing, yeah. And everybody thinks that's all there is in Holland, but in Holland, people absolutely don't care about it, yeah. Like
About
many,
what? About food.
I mean, yes, about this different kinds of cakes and all this and different trips. They don't care about these different things. But abroad, it's really a thing. Yeah, many tourists are coming for this kind of business. But basically, it's a very quiet place, honestly. Very, very quiet. And a lot of culture also, a lot of museums and basically very good infrastructure, very, very good roads. Everything's pretty well arranged. Like if you have some, the system is very well arranged. So it's all good. A lot of tourism to do also on all different levels, like whatever you want, basically.
Yeah.
Would you ever consider to change your federation or something like that? Like how Levon went to the US and stuff like that? Or you're happy in the Netherlands?
It's not the priority. I think that at my level right now, let's say, this kind of decisions, they are mostly dependent on sort of the financial aspect of it. Yeah. Because let's say I don't need so much to... Well, it depends. Let's say right now I'm doing quite well. I have some support from federation and sponsor, so I can just focus on chess and without any pressure, on and counting money and stuff. I can just play. So sometimes, the problem is, let's say you have a tournament, you have to make. Let's say you think if you win, you get maybe 30,000. If you draw, you get 5,000, and you think like, okay, maybe it's good to win, and then you start to really count and put a lot of pressure during the game, and then the game you have no winning chances, and then you try to win, and then you lose because of that. It only becomes counterproductive. So when you play and you constantly look at money and prizes and all that, it can be bothering. Yeah. Also, there's a lot of pressure. Then you are nervous going to tournament. You think, okay, this tournament is big. There is 100,000 first prize. So like that, it's there. But I sort of doing fine right now, and I am supported, so I can just focus on chess and just look at position. Well, if I'm better, I'll play for win. If not, not.
Isn't it true, like in chess, like the people who actually survive on chess financially, of course, is very less, like only the top 30 or top 40, like that?
It really depends. So it really, really depends. Like it depends on the country. For example, in Russia, if you are a Russian grandmaster, you can be supported by sometimes government, sometimes your university. You play for university and the university pays you a monthly thing. Sometimes you're supported by your regional areas. Maybe you are from a town in Russia where you are the best player and maybe the mayor loves chess. Maybe you get free apartment there, So it's like depends on. In India, for example, you have all these oil companies that are supporting, right? You have some weaker grandmasters. In India alone, you have probably 30 people who are getting money from monthly.
Maybe more.
Yeah, I just said modest. So on percentage of 30, I can name to you probably,
right.
But there are probably more. And it depends on the country. But let's say if you are somewhere in Germany, in Western Europe, where prices are very high, and your rating is, let's say, 2,550 or even 2,650, and you want to, let's say, live a very expensive life, and you want to only play chess, only tournaments, without any other thing, making no courses, nothing, no streaming, maybe you will struggle. You will not like struggle, but you will not be able to live rich, let's say. But it depends. For example, there are many chess personalities, like, for example, even easy to say famous ones, like Levy, let's say. Levy is international master, yeah? Okay, we don't have to go very far. Sagar, of course, himself also. But okay, Sagar, like you don't have to play only. You basically don't play even. You're just a chess content creator. Many chess coaches who are being very rich. Many people, for example, on Chessable, who are doing a lot of courses and are very popular on Chessable platform. And they are also being very rich just from doing these courses. So there are many things around chess that you can do. You can also, for example, work in FIDE, let's say, yeah, or in National Federation. You can be working in National Federation. It's also a job. Sometimes even there are some bribes possible, extra things. So
bribes, did I hear that right? Okay. So new controversy coming on Anish Giri.
No, but I mean, suddenly everybody applies. Oh, I want to work in Federation. It sounds very good.
But I think also with more and more expansion of chess, new jobs start opening. For example, now with online streaming booming, then editors, graphic designers. They also
Exactly.
start coming into chess. I think.
Well, let's say graphic designers it's really not so close to chess, but it could also be. But let's say if you're a chess coach or chess content creator, you are working with chess, yeah, really with the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
But now, I mean, for example, let's say if Samay has a big channel, then he would employ 2 editors, 1 thumbnail maker. I mean, then it becomes like they get job because of
Unlike
chess.
Sagar
Yes.
Shah, who does 5 people's job at once. He wants
No,
to
but
edit, he
even
wants to
Saga,
do
for
everything.
example, I know there are some people running chess-based India, for example. Yeah, I would guess that they get paid. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if it's their full-time job or not, but it could be. And then let's say so they make living of chess. Yeah, they're not grandmasters, I would guess. So it is very nuanced. I mean, Hikaru did these videos on how chess players earn money, and he has it's very good videos. But he's slightly, I think, he's being slightly negative about it. It's good. He wants to encourage more sponsorship and so on. But he doesn't mention all these extra things that people can do. Yeah, he's doing it a bit black and white, but he's doing a good estimate of how much players earn. And he forgets the sponsorships, the national federation sometimes supports. It depends on country and many things.
The bribes also, yeah.
Okay, bribes, there was a joke, of course, about federations. It's known, let's say, when there were some kind of elections upcoming, and then if you are a delegate voting for one of the presidents, then it's not even bribes, but you just get to speak to different candidates. They say, okay, if you vote for us, we will provide to your country 100 chessboards or this or that. You hear all kinds of stories. It's not even bribes, but just different perks, let's say, you can negotiate for yourself.
Even there's so many leagues also that happen, no? Abroad.
Leagues, yeah. Yeah. But these are tournaments. These are tournaments. Leagues are just tournaments.
But you get paid for the leagues, right? Because you get some.
Irrespective of the result, sometimes.
Yeah. But of course, you have to. I mean, it's not exactly like that. Well, obviously, it's like that. But let's say if you lose all your games in the league next year, your rating is low. Nobody will invite you. So it's not so simple. You have to maintain your level to get the same fee. So your result, of course, matters in the end. But you do get paid per game very often. Yeah, and there are many players who are focusing professionally on leagues. Like you've had, for example. Marcus Rager, a very strong player, almost 2700, sometimes 2700, almost a top player. He doesn't have the top invites quite often, but he doesn't even care. He plays the leagues. He plays 15 leagues a year, like French, Spanish, Italian, Norwegian, Serbian, German, all the leagues he plays, and this making a fine living in Europe. Yeah, and you got such players who focus on the leagues. That's one of the reasons why my Indian friends were saying that one advantage of living in Europe, that you are close to all these leagues.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Hare Krishna, for example, he probably lives in Europe for other reasons as well. But it's one advantage he has, that he can play in the leagues very easily without the travel. But of course, in India, you have the this advantage of having oil company support. Super chat, okay, super chat, yes. But oil companies support. Oil companies also super chat monthly, yeah, good stuff. So that's very nice from what I heard. Very nice support.
But Samay, what is the meaning and value of what is the value of money in your life? Like, because for you, is it very important? Is it not very important? How is it?
For me, the thing that is in my head is I want to become financially free. So that earlier when I just started with comics, I won that show Comics Time, and I started doing shows. That time I had nothing to do. So I was trying to get, some money out of it. But now it has come to a point where I have a lot. I think a little more wouldn't hurt, but once I have enough, I have a number in my mind. If I have that amount of money, then I'll start saying no to a lot of shows that I wouldn't otherwise do, like a corporate show or like a show that I had to always do for money. Like there's some corporate
twerking,
shows
for example.
For twerking, all of these things probably.
No, that he does for
fun.
He
did. He did. I mean,
I don't do that for money. That's not what I do for money. That's not what I do for a living, Anish. I think wrong content.
We'll stop seeing these videos of strangers playing chess with strangers. Or no, we'll stop seeing at some point. Yeah.
No. I was talking purely from streaming, from stand-up point of view.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
And then I just want to do clubs. I just want to do 200 seaters, 500 seaters, just travel across the country. That's my plan. So I just want to have money as a backup, that I am financially free. Now I can focus on my art.
But I guess you anyway already now you are only doing things probably that you kind of like, right? Or you still do some.
It's like when I'm not doing any shows, right? In stand-up, there are some shows that are like, they're going to be so horrible because it's a bunch of boomers you're performing for. And, some company, they have no idea. They have no interest. Their boss, their company has put a show because they have to show expenses. and all of that stuff, and you're just there with the mic saying, "Hey, do you remember this happened in childhood?" And they're like, "Yeah, we are 75 years old, man. We don't relate to what this life is." So
yeah, I can
then
imagine.
you just do that show for the money. So now I'll stop doing that.
Acha.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Very peculiar move order.
It's like a super GM being called to a club to give a lesson where people are not interested in listening to what he's teaching. Something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I had, for example, a couple of times with children. You have these. Sometimes you have these children activities, and you have got the kids who. It's not like the most, it's not like the top talents of the country. Yeah, it's just some random school. And then, of course, from 20 kids, 18 will probably quit chess in a couple of years, and they are totally not the usual type that play chess. They have concentration all over the place. They're loud and it's kind of funny experience. It can get very tiring because they're very loud and they don't care at all, and you actually also don't care. Actually, nobody cares, but you are still there.
I think funny. One more thing with chess that I've noticed is once you decide to become a chess player, once you spend your whole life, 15 years of your life, now you can't what do you do now? You sacrifice school, college, everything just for chess, and now you're just a chess player. So I don't know. I just sometimes feel it's very brutal. If you have to make it, then you have to make it. Otherwise, it's very difficult. It can get difficult, I feel.
I'm not sure it's true, Samay. I'm not sure it's true. Honestly, I'll be the devil's advocate here. Not really sure it's true because, as I told you have all these options. For example, if you are a chess player, you can become a streamer. You can become a content creator. Mm-hmm. You can even try. If you were pretty smart, not smart, it's a strange word. If you're gifted in certain things like math, for example, you could sometimes use, let's say you became grandmaster and that's it, you're a weak grandmaster. You can use grandmaster as something on your CV. So you can apply to some job sometimes, and many financial jobs, for example, they value people who are grandmasters because they think that they must be smart. They don't know, of course. And they think they must be smart. And then they give a chance more to those who are they're grandmasters, let's say. So I've heard from many of my friends who were even those who chose not. For example, even my friend Robin van Kampen is a Dutch player. He was a level of Vidit at some point. Then he quit, and Vidit then didn't quit and became a top player. So my friend probably could become a top player, but he decided not to pursue it. And he still has benefits from being a chess player.
What did he become?
He's working in some in companies that are related to finance and investment, trading, and all of that. And his first hires were definitely influenced by his chess. Definitely.
Oh, that's good. That's good to know then.
Yeah,
so I just feel very scared. That so many people are so hopeful and everything, and not everyone can become a GM, not everyone can become an IM.
Yeah, okay, you have to obviously know, but we speak here about those who were good as kids. I mean, if you want to start and you are older than 8, let's say, already it's risky. I mean, to make it. But if we speak about someone who is already, like champion of the city under 10 or something, then you have chances. But you have to be realistic. I understand what you mean. I'm speaking about people who are realistic. There are, of course, those probably who like chess, but they are really not likely to become professional, and they still won't. That's, of course, probably there. Yeah, but I have not met these people, but they are definitely there.
I will. Come to my Discord.
Yeah, I can imagine, yeah. But you have the same, you have a lot of streamers who think, I want to be like Samay, and they start and they have zero, because they're not known at all, and they have 0 viewers, literally. And they want to grow, but it's so hard, yeah. And you think probably okay, guy, you will never manage, yeah. But you also don't wanna discourage him. You wanna encourage it. Yeah, I can imagine you've got this issue, yeah. Many people they see the problem is always when your motivation is I want to be like. Okay, that's also good, of course. That's how Vishy Anand inspired people. I want to be like Vishy Anand, but at the same time, it should come from yourself. It shouldn't come from someone else.
That's a rule we follow in comedy also. It's like the quote. There was a quote it went something like, "Get inspired. Don't get inspired. Not don't emulate. Don't try to copy someone. Get inspired by them."
Yeah, exactly. But this inspiration thing, it can work both ways. Yeah, I mean, I even saw myself sometimes. On by accident on YouTube, I see some channels by accident pop up that have very little views, and I see they're trying to do something that other people are doing exactly the same thing. But they're not succeeding because they are doing the same but worse, and the algorithm doesn't catch them.
Yeah,
so it's hard.
I've seen a lot of streamers who do very similar things like what Samay does.
Yeah.
Like they say the same things the same way, and I
But
think
it doesn't
it's
work like
clear
this, of course.
that
Yeah.
they are inspired by him.
Yeah, but they should be inspired in a different way, you know. They should be inspired more broadly, like the Saleh, you know, how much energy, effort, and thought he puts into it, not by exactly what he's doing, you know, just like generally, be inspired like more generally. Let's say maybe you are talented as an engineer, you can be inspired by Saleh in some way and do your engineer thing. Somehow inspired by Saleh, I don't know how, but
No way. I'm a printing engineer. I think you forgot that, man.
yeah, that's exactly like this. Yes.
Oh, what
Think
happened
like
in the game?
Okay.
Yeah, you were
I
saying
liked
something?
how Samay said what happened.
No,
The
because
Saleh is always bringing to chess. Yeah.
sometimes I just feel like, I come here and then we just start talking and then there's no chess. I feel guilty.
No, but it's because of me and Sagar. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah.
Distracting.
By the way, this is Artemiev's very interesting move order against this King's Indian attack. Generally, white plays knight b d2 and then goes e4, but he goes directly e4.
Yeah, that's the thing. With pawn on c5 especially, with black he is still uncastled. Now, if you take on e4, you take the pawn, then you got this long diagonal, a lot of issues. Some knight e5 will come. Knight e5 will come, let's say, and then the bishop will be active. The bishop on c8 is a bad piece, and this pawn is not felt, yeah? Then you bring knight to c3, let's say, and so on.
Oh, okay. So that's why this e4, and then he makes use of it in a way by going queen e2.
Yeah,
knight
this is
c6
simply
and
a...
e4.
Oh, e4, and usually e5, knight d7, c4, I think is the way. e5, knight d7, c4, I think that's the theory. And this e4, queen e2 idea was first played by Svidler in one of the older candidates tournaments. Very cool idea.
This, which one? E4.
This e4 sacrifice, this order,
Okay,
e4,
okay.
e4 sacrifice, and then queen e2 without knight d2, and then e5 c4. He played it with Karakin, I think.
Ah, okay.
e4 is
That World Cup match where they played like he beat him twice.
No, that was different. This was from candidates tournament, another one. But yeah, Svidler Karakin, a lot of epic games. a4 is interesting. Maybe it's maybe the modern. d4 is very okay. It's a different idea. I would feel that he does it in a slightly. But yeah, it's possible.
This if you showed this to a old like 20-30 years ago to a grandmaster, he would say that the d5 square is weak and just get the knight like this. But now with modern engines, it's showing 0.00. So you...
Yeah, but you know, Sagar, why? I'm not sure it's only the engine. There's a reason for it. And the reason is that you have this bishop on g2, this tearing into the e4 pawn. That's a very bad bishop. You need that bishop on c4 somewhere. Or you want to trade it.
Guess who's here?
Oh, Madame Gujrathi in the house.
I came here for the podcast, but then you started discussing chess, so I'm not sure if I should stay.
Oh, Vidit came again for this, like last time, yeah, when I was on your channel, Vidit, with all these games you are playing, yeah?
You were on my channel? I don't remember when.
No, remember, you were at this game, what was it?
Yeah.
Underrated, yeah. You are all for the talk, yeah, Vidit? You are the talk man now.
Vidit tells me, Sagar bhai, we should do together. So I tell him that Vidit bhai, we should do streams where I will test you or something. He's like, no, let's do underrated, overrated.
Testing Sagar Shah, underrated, overrated.
Look at Sagar bhai, like completely changed. Whenever he asks me to do anything, I'm like, yeah, let's do some calculations thing and SF.1. And now on stream, he's like, no, he was asking underrated, overrated.
Sagar bhai just putting you under the bus so that he can set OBS until then.
You me for content.
So he was okay, chat is happy for 5 minutes, video roasted, and now I will meanwhile cut.
Sagar bhai, when chat is there, you don't need to roast me.
Okay,
Chat is
welcome.
anyways.
No. Chat has been very, very nice, and everyone is spamming hearts and all. I saw one story of Ketty and
yesterday. It was so funny that Sagar bhai as usual with super chat. Like
what did he read? What did he read?
Or something. Congrats to Arjun for making it into top 8 in the first attempt. I hope he keeps getting successes. And doesn't get distracted like others. And then I just read this in full.
No, Amruta read it. And I remember he had sent 4,321 rupees.
Yeah, I don't care.
And
you literally don't care, man.
I literally don't care.
Literally don't care. Yeah, that's cool.
So I was like, okay, sure, bro, Robin Hood. Your
Some
4,000 rupees.
Oh man, Vidit remembers the name. उसको बुरा लगा एकदम.
Oh no, man.
I mean, it was not subtle.
I'm just enjoying the show here, guys.
Yeah, so yeah, babe, get your popcorn.
I have my popcorn already. Very yummy.
Imagine the 1,000 people rooting for you with it. One super chat just because he paid $4,000. His opinion is not more important, man.
Yeah, but still, I mean, Robin Hood is not my favorite now. Clearly.
Robin Hood is taking from the rich and giving to the poor, Vidi. Doesn't like greedy Vidi.
Probably a 600 rated player.
A rich 600 rated player.
A rich 600. Sometimes I see like Vidit streaming, okay. And then people are like, time, Vidit, look at the time. Vidit, oh no, he's a super grandmaster. He's looking at the time. He's doing his best. Just chill and watch him play. I mean, I just don't understand why people have to, write something mean. It's like,
I don't know. Vidi is always complaining. He says that this, that, but whenever he joins streams, everybody sends hearts. He has this, his chat completely trained, and he's complaining.
The thing is
One Robin Hood is saying something, and he's there. It's like, oh, Robin Hood said this, that. There's like million hearts. They're like all this, Sumitas and all. They're like, oh, Vidi came, Vidi hearts, video pin chat, And Vidi's like, yeah, this streaming is difficult, stressful, a lot of hate and negative comments. Very toxic community. I'm like, okay, Vidi, you have only hearts.
No, I didn't say this. Come on.
No, he never. Okay, so he never said toxic community. This I added.
Why are everyone roasting me?
Sorry, Vidi. I was in the flow. I added toxic community on top. It's my own thing. Sorry.
International kerosene with international petroleum has been added to this fire.
Oh my god.
But
The entire chat is giving you hearts, man.
Why do you feel like
Thank you.
chat is roasting you? Like in any reason? Do you read through the comments below the videos and all, or what?
Oh, no, never. Of course, who does that? Sagar? Who reads comments? Come on, please. We respected people here. Nobody reads comments.
I read.
Sagar, by that was sarcasm.
Oh, okay.
I had the chat next, yeah, but it's only hearts. Seriously, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Vidit and his hackers.
But
So what were you
Vidit,
guys discussing?
you didn't stream one title Tuesday and you won it.
And that is such a, कि गलत time पे जीत गया. Now it's like everyone will think that now if he doesn't stream only then he'll win, which is not true.
No, which is true, I think.
You don't believe that, man. Why are you also believing that?
No, but it's very nice, yeah, not to stream. It's very nice not to stream. I mean, it gives you like, you have extra. It's like a boost, yeah. Like you always have something that drag you down a bit, and now you will have it and you're free. You are flying with your wings.
Yeah, like that day I didn't even want to play. I just was sitting, and just 1 minute before I decided, okay, let me just play this. And I literally didn't care, honestly.
You can just say what it is. You can just say the true story, Vidit, that you just got inspired by AG as well. But
I think AD killed your spirit, no, Anish. After that 1v3, you did not win a single game.
That's true. That's actually true.
So that 1v3 really...
Do you want to play? We can fix that very fast.
But was it painful, that loss?
Wow.
No, I mean, of all the loss, I think Artemiev...
That game is a bit like your career, At some point, everything looked good. I was hopeful. But then it came crashing down.
It was like Bitcoin, no?
Like Bitcoin.
Anish touching each other very sore points, yeah? Very interesting.
Comedy can heal everything, man. Trust me.
Yeah, that's
Go
true.
for it. Keep going.
No, but,
we are loving it.
honestly, I want to know, was that hard to take? Because I don't think you care about losing so much, but losing to 1v3 is kind of hard, right?
Oh, man.
No, I think there, things are done for greater good, You always think that everything is like you're praying to God, let's say, yeah? And you think that it's always around you. But other people are also praying. And other people, they also have. And God is there to make sure that everything is in balance and everybody is receiving what he's deserved. Mm-hmm. So if you look only from your perspective, you think that, why this happened to me, why this? You have to look from wider picture,
still didn't answer the question. But
Actually, Anish said something very interesting that day after VD's AD loss. He said
after VD's loss, automatic comes VD's loss.
No, sorry.
Sagar bhai in flow.
After
Anish in flow.
sorry, sir.
With these laws are like such a standard saying for Sagar.
Yeah, exactly. After VD's loss, he immediately. That's what happened.
After losing to AD, he said that I thought for a second, like I thought for a few seconds, I thought, should I be sad or should I let it go? I said, okay, let it go and I'll be happy. And then he went and tweeted. So I think he had an option to remain sad or to be happy.
He was smiling now after that loss.
Yeah.
No, Vidya, I'm owning my losses, sir. I'm owning them. Every single one of them. Except the one against you, because that didn't happen.
Yet.
Wow, guys, we're gonna see a new rivalry here, guys.
Oh.
Samai sitting there thinking, how can I
Samai is thinking,
this rivalry to increase the chat engagement
Samai is
so
thinking,
more people.
why is this not happening on my channel? I missed out on content. I could have made clips.
What do you
Samai is
think?
thinking,
Sagar Shah is going to open a new channel now, Chess India Clips. That's where this video is going to go now.
Have you noticed Sagar Bhai is uploading recently a lot of videos? Like as soon as this finishes, like every single day, you know. And what?
Yeah, I noticed.
Thumbnail Arjun and Vidit. Oh, and then friendship between Adhiban and Vidit broken, and my head is like this, and what not? Oh my God! What?
I told you that Sagar Shah will be spoiled fully by the end of this year.
Not spoiled. I'm reinventing myself as the viewers are. Like for example, let's say when I was going to tournaments, no one cared about thumbnail, no one cared about my titles. I used to interview Vidit and I would write Vidit interview. And then anyone who wanted to see, would not see. Now everyone is like, oh, should we go to this clip channel, that clip channel? Everyone has finite time. So I also have to reinvent myself.
Nice.
Beautiful story, Sagar. Is this what you told Amruta?
One second. Someone had to do.
Yeah. Amruta is like, Sagar, please come. What are you told to people? Why are you talking nonsense, Sagar? Tapadopi, Sagar.
But have you seen his videos, Sagar Bhai? Like every day there will be one video.
Yeah, of course. No, Sagar is a machine.
Very hard not to click on the video with the thumbnail and the title. Very hard not to click.
It's called clickbait.
Yeah, but like your clickbait, we know it's clickbait. Here it feels like it's, you know.
It's an illusion of truth.
Yeah.
Because friendship between AD and VD really was broken. It's like, how does he know? Click. Okay, guys, let's talk about game a little bit, yeah? So,
Yeah, let's try.
It's equal. Let's get back to the
Fantastic evaluation.
okay, so back to roasting.
You know, by the way, guys, if you want to listen to chess commentary, Amruta is on Hindi Chess Base India, and she's commentating with Niklesh.
Oh, that's why she called you.
And she can.
If you want to, not just Hindi commentary, chess commentary. If you want to listen, go to Chess Base India. Hindi.
Yes. I can tell you one thing. If you want that Sagar Shah is going to promote your stream during his own stream, the only way is that you get married to him first. There's no other way.
No, I do it all the time. Even like everyone was saying, I will always say like VD is commentating. Go and check that. Raja is commentating. Go
I know. He's like, oh, so exciting. By the way, guys, VD is doing commentary. You can go and check it out. So it continues 987. Yeah. Everybody's like, yeah, sure. I'll go and check out VD's channel. Sure. Guys, is a question here?
Two people come there from this.
Yeah. The Sagar rate, and then hearts.
Sagar is calling you on Chess Base India. That's the comment.
I'm tempted to take on E7, play C4, and make a draw with Magnus.
How smoothly they went into the game. Beautiful.
So I'm wondering if Levon thinks take and just C4, is that just not finish? Just close everything?
Finish means draw.
Yeah, it's kind of a fortress, but sometimes black can do some insane things like F5 and sacrifice, but not here, I guess. But the question is, can white play for advantage? But it's difficult because the D5 square control is not complete. So you're not in time.
I'm thinking of maybe taking on E7 and Bishop C4, and then going knight E4.
Yeah, well, you know, the problem is that okay, you of course you can play ambitiously, but the thing is,
It can
You have one
backfire, yeah?
issue. You have the king. King is not safe because my black king is kind of safe, and the bishop is ugly on g7. But whenever this stuff comes open, if it ever comes open, like queen d7, d5 or something, and then f5, the king safety could become an issue. Let's say queen d7. Yeah, I play now. I threaten g4.
Yeah. And some
F3,
d5, yeah?
F3,
Actually,
d5.
F3, d5. I don't like this anymore.
Yeah, no, and then f5 comes, and my bishop is bad, but it's not about bishop because your king will be weak. That's why I think take c4 and just try to just finish it. And because I remember one game that Levon, that Magnus beat Nepo.
Yeah. It was in this Sinkfield Cup. Rapid.
Magnus broke through with this d5 f5 kind of business. This kind of business, let's say. Yeah, that's what Lev does. He just wants to make draw. It's fine.
Yeah, he does it. Yeah, I think they'll just agree to draw.
Especially because we've seen this game of Magnus against Nepo. If we haven't, we would be not realizing how dangerous it is. But there is some danger in such positions. Yeah.
Magnus versus Nepo, yeah?
I think even they want us to banter and they're like, okay, we'll just draw this. You continue with the banter.
They got, they are in the ear, they have from the producer, like, okay, so Magnus, Lev, you hear us? Yeah. So it seems the content is taking its own turn. You don't need to play anymore. Draw is fine. Yeah. Vidit joined the stream, so it's all good. The viewership is rising. You don't need to play anymore. It's finished.
But
No, Sama is here. So viewership is already an all-time high.
That's true. Yeah, it's amazing. Look, I mean, such position that Artemiev has, like getting completely outplayed. And I was facing Immortal Beast, and now I see Ding is so nicely outplaying him. Wow.
I'm telling you, it's the B3 effect.
The B3 effect, yeah. To B or to B3? That's the question.
Wow.
This looks very nice for black, no?
Yeah, it's very F5 is such a classy move.
Maybe you have to play AF6 now.
I would definitely not take AF6. Oh, Magnus joined the stream? Oh no. I thought Magnus joined. I saw his camera. Like,
today it was so weird. Like, many times he just like jumped in the chair, like,
and he was wearing shorts.
Yeah. So funny.
Yeah, I think that they tell him sometimes. Like, do you notice every 2 weeks Magnus is wearing shirts, or he's without shirt, or he has some girl somewhere? Like, don't you think that he's getting this from his manager? Says that, okay, Magnus, now it's again shirtless time. And then Magnus is like, yeah, but please, come on. He's like, no, Magnus, 2 weeks passed. We need content. Please, without shirt. Like, yeah, but I didn't even work out last 3 weeks. No, Magnus, without shirt. Can I at least put low quality on my video? Okay, you can put 720p, but please. It's like, okay, so is everything good? I beat Wesley. Yeah, but we need more content. So please today jump on the chair a bit with the short. You have shorts on? We can send you from Play Magnus group. You want shorts? Okay, so jump a bit.
Sagar's new thumbnail, Magnus in shorts.
Yeah.
Shorts. Make it shorts. Sagar, YouTube shorts. YouTube shorts.
I have one question, like, see, I can make a very successful YouTube channel where there are so many little things everyone has said over the years that I can put like 30 seconds. What did Vidit said when asked how is Anish Giri? Or what did Vidit say about his friendship with Samay Raina? Or what did Samay Raina say when asked about Sagar Shah as his coach? So just put 30 seconds about whatever. But then slowly your soul starts to feel like you're not doing justice to you start feeling bored.
Sagar, you have a soul. You have a soul. Okay, nice. Sagar Shah has a soul. Good content. 30-second clip.
So in the sense, you will start feeling in life, you will feel like it's pointless, meaningless after a while. Like you will keep getting 100,000 views. You will get maybe some clips will also go to 1 million, but you will start feeling pointless. No?
Why?
Samay, you get lot of 100,000 and million views. Do you feel?
But right now they are all there is value, like for example,
you're saying with the duration is less if it's a 30-second clip.
No, there's no chess element, there's nothing to learn, there's just
you mean just small clickbait, small thing, and that's
like
it, yeah?
If suppose there's some chess like even when I made all these,
but Sagar, sometimes something is 30 seconds not so bad also, yeah? Not always meaningful, sometimes something quick and that's it.
What do you mean?
Sometimes it's good to combine both. Not always people are ready for a long half an hour video with content. Sometimes people just want time. They just want fast 30-second thing and then they go.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, like let's say imagine. Let's imagine you are busy. You are busy, let's say, and you just check YouTube. You have to go to bus in 1 minute. Just standing on bus station, you have 1 minute, and it's a 30-second clip. You click, and then you watch.
Yeah, and it's like sometimes you're eating. Mostly while I'm eating, I'm watching stuff. That time I can't focus on learning. No, that I'm just chilling.
Exactly.
I want to see Sagar Shah.
Samay, I think, never can focus on learning, but
No, I'm just saying not learning. Of course, everything cannot be learning, but something value, like, I don't know.
It's also value. You're adding humor to someone's
Exactly,
life.
humor.
Adding a
yeah,
moment of
humor is value, of course.
I mean, how much?
a lot.
Because you are building a culture, actually. You know,
Yeah.
at the end of the day,
Generation, yes, Sagar. We are
not
building a generation.
it's culture. Like, for example, you have 30 seconds, you have like 3 minutes at the bus station. Do you watch something to learn, or do you go and see something to laugh? But you have not
wait.
learned something.
Depends on the bus number, yeah, and where the bus is going.
No, I'm just saying that you are building up two different things. So I don't know. Like maybe
It's like
right.
you're building two parallels. No, you're also doing this. You're also doing that.
But I know
So-
that entertainment is much more. People like it more.
But Sagar,
than
it's different. It's
education.
different. Maybe different people standing on different bus stops. Some will watch that. Some will watch that. Maybe those who will watch that short clips are those who are now at the bus stop watching somebody else's short clips. They're not watching your Chess the videos. They're watching
But
somebody
what if
else's short
they are
clips.
watching the educational clips, and then
They
because
will watch. They watch, Sagar. Just the question is on what channel they will watch. Is it your channel or somebody else's?
Yeah, people who are, it's like you have a shop and then you have a possibility of opening another shop right next to it which sells something else. So people will buy different things from
Or
different
it's like, you say that, okay, this is an interesting question, of course, I'm not sure, but let's say if you think you are doing a tobacco shop, yeah, you say, okay, I am promoting the cigarettes, yeah, it's horrible, of course, in general, yeah, it's very, very bad, I'm against the smoking, yeah, but the question is, of course, like, is that one shop promoting? Of course, it doesn't contribute to the broader thing, but of course, there is like so much, you understand? There's so much, like,
I mean,
it's like-
it's like saying that if you start something, it's already existing in such huge measure. What you do is not going to matter. I think that's kind of a
that's wrong.
loser-like
That's
attitude.
yes, that's wrong. That's wrong. Of course, you have to start to change with yourself. Of course,
Yeah.
It's like
always.
but they get interested in all these things and then they probably come to this one also. No, it's like you have a cigarette shop and a medical shop both.
No, I completely understand that.
It's not even cigarette. It's harmless. Come on, this is harmless.
No, this what Samay says makes a lot of sense. Like, you first make them interested into chess
Yeah.
because of this, and then
Yeah.
they go into
And then you delete
But
the
what
channel.
if-
Then one day
but what
you
if
delete
Samay, they never surpass that boundary and they just remain there, and they
Not
are only
everyone
on
is
the
like that.
clips channel.
Even if 20% of those people come, that is 20% more than you had.
But Sagar, maybe also the clips. Maybe it's better to watch stupid clips of VD than watch stupid clips of I don't know, Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah. At least it's a bit chess related,
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure.
Okay.
And many can, like Samay said, yeah, many might be like, okay, who is this noob VD? Let me see what he's actually up to, and they
Like-
see, oh, he's playing chess and so on.
That video that had gotten viral where Vidit had given a check to Nakamura with his king. That's like a video that is so viral. It has
See,
I
if
think,
I
the most
had that
views.
mindset of I put 16-minute video, and then in that there is this part. But if I had the mindset of clips, I would have taken that 30-second and put, and it might have gone really viral at that.
So that's how Aussie Man reviewed their game, right? Like,
Oh, that
that's how
was
people-
nice. I mean, I liked it. Yeah.
That's how it goes into this.
But then Aussie
Game
Man
culture.
will lose. I mean, Aussie Man is Aussie Man, and I am doing this. Like, I enjoy this. I don't know if clips will kill my enthusiasm for serious stuff.
You don't
that
have
I
to
do.
make them. You can just ask somebody to make them for you, and they'll just keep making it. You just have to sponsor them.
Say, for example, I keep making clips and they keep getting 100,000 views, and then I make some opening videos which get 20,000 views. Now,
No, that-
I know that you are always motivated in some way or the other by the views, by the comments, by something, and then you suddenly
Come on,
start
man.
putting more energy in that direction. and
Saga,
then-
you have been doing since like so many years. Have you? You were never concerned about views.
No,
You are
I'm-
the guy who just does stuff and goes.
But
ahead.
He's afraid he'll be turned. You see, he's afraid that he'll catch the viewer
thing
bug.
is, I have understood this, that there is a mass effect where you can continue creating quality content, but if there are masses interested in what you are doing, only then you will be interested in doing quality content somehow.
But quality is subjective, right? Like quality to you and quality to somebody else might be different. So
Yeah,
somebody
but for Sagar, it matters what is quality for him. Huh? That's for him quality content.
For me, like if I do my research and teach, that makes a lot more difference than just coming live and then just starting the game analysis at that point. Like I have never done an analysis video without previously looking at the game. I mean,
But that's the thing, like for Sagar, like now we know him as a guy who is very, very passionate. Yeah. But if he's doing the same clips thing, that passion will not be there.
No, but he doesn't have to do anything extra. Like just
No, Simon just says just hire a guy who will cut out the
and
clips and
it's
upload
not
it.
even on the same channel.
Yeah,
It's
but
another channel.
his passion will go down, I feel. Like
His passion
chess
will go
But
basics.
he will not even do anything. Yeah, it will be just another channel that outruns by someone else.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, separate
just-
channel makes sense. Separate
Exactly,
channel makes
separate
sense.
channel only, of course, not on
separate
Chess Base
only.
India. They just
Clip based India. Yeah, clip based
take
India.
30 seconds of what Anish said about whatever he said, a lot of things about Amsterdam. Just that's like 1 lakh views right there.
Yeah, I think that makes sense, That makes actually a lot of sense because you have so much content that not everyone will watch 1 hour video.
You
But
remember
if you
that
can put the best parts on a separate channel and redirect, it actually makes sense. I think
Remember
you should do it if you can.
that game, Anish, where Hikaru had Hunger Queen on and you had pre-move?
Yeah.
That video has like 5 lakh views, I think now. It's just
Yeah,
a
it's on
30-second
different
clip.
channels. It's on different channels. Yeah, also.
Yeah, it could have been on Chess Base India, just saying. Chess Base India
Yeah,
clips.
but this I wonder, somehow the clips are going more viral on random channels than on the original channels. It's very strange. Don't you think?
But the channels which are where it's going viral is not gaining subscribers.
Yes, that is also strange. I don't understand.
Like
Bro,
they have a lot of views. Sorry.
Chat has suggested a great name also. Clickbait India.
Clickbait in there.
By the way, do you want to do an experiment?
Yeah.
What
Like
experiment?
next 2-3 minutes, we will speak about chess and the game going on, and the watching will drop or will remain the same. What do you think? I think it will drop.
If you say it, no, with it,
Not so much because these guys will be patient. Yeah, the ones that are there not for chess. So everybody's for chess. Let's be real. Yeah, let's be real. So
But
knight
it's
f3
like-
check.
Okay. They already
King
began that.
H1. King
King
H1.
h1, knight
Knight
g3
G5.
check, knight g3 check.
Oh,
my
and just
God.
resigns.
Oh my
H3 queen
God.
h6.
Oh.
So you play King G2. Not, I mean, after nine, not after
Guys,
nine.
we cannot do
If
2-3
you-
minutes.
if you-
In 10 seconds,
Yeah.
video already made it. How can we talk about chess for 3 minutes? 20 seconds was enough.
If you play this chess, then definitely
It's
watching
not
will go
much.
down.
No, it increased.
Yeah.
King G2. Knight f3, King G2. Yeah.
You know why it increased, guys? I told you the rotation. Yeah, I have figured out the YouTube is there's rotation. But now those who were there at the time, they are gonna stay because they're stubborn, and new ones come in. The old ones don't go. That's why.
I didn't understand, but
Yeah, but I'm not surprised.
now King G2. Yeah.
King
It
G1,
happened. Knight h4, King h1. It happened.
King G1. Yeah, he went.
Now how do you mate?
Actually, how do you mate? Maybe. Yeah, you break
Why
some
why
G.
King G1 it was bad, yeah? King h1 he had to play apparently.
He was afraid of some Queen H6 move. It was scary. Yeah, Queen H6.
No, but
some...
the bar, yeah? You see it fluctuated. Like this was kind of
The bar is the bar, but
Rook
Knight
G1
G3 is
now.
coming. Rook G1.
Rook
Yeah. Maybe
G1.
Maybe Queen H8 instead of Queen H6. Can I try Queen H8? Then this Bishop H7
No,
check is
Queen
there.
H8
Bishop
feels-
H7 check maybe.
yeah, it feels wrong Queen h8. No?
Yeah, Bishop
Yeah,
H7 check.
Bishop
Maybe.
h7.
Say Bishop F4 it says.
Oh, okay, Bishop
Yeah,
F4 just.
also you win a pawn, yeah.
So King G1, why is it a blunder?
Because King h1 is better.
Oh, F3.
Exactly.
But Sagar, it's really in your case, yeah. Since you're a very big channel, yeah, it's really a question because I'm wondering, yeah, if it's really a question how many viewers and all that is relevant for you because you have so much, you have such distilled audience, yeah, such pure audience that is there for chess content, and there is potential to get brands support that is just very very high, yeah.
Yeah, the thing
Because-
is, it's like people come for Sagar. That's the difference. Like people come to watch Sagar, and then Sagar does whatever chess analysis. Mostly he does chess analysis. But if
Yeah,
Sagar
but I'm
you
not
just
sure-
come on a stream where you just talk, even then people come for you because they're associated with you, they love you, and they feel connected to you. And that's true for I think most of
Yeah,
Everyone
it's true
here.
for everyone here. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think in Sagar case it's even more that they don't come only for Sagar, they come for his content also, yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Many-
Of course.
Yeah.
His,
There's a
whenever he's
difference.
commentating, that time the watching
Like-
is the maximum.
Like my father watches his stream all the time.
My mother watches the stream.
My
Justice for us. Nobody watches us.
Anish is saying Michael is also not watching his stream.
my friend's mother is watching also.
I am not your friend. I'm your son, man. You forgot.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
No, but what I mean to say, Sagar, so let's say there's some kind of stupid clip channel that is not yours, that has, let's say, double the subscribers, double the followers, double the views, everything double. But actually, if you are a brand, let's say you are a brand of chessboards, beautiful chessboards. Do you want to advertise there, or do you want to advertise on Sagar Chess-Based India channel? Half viewership, but from those half, 10% are going to buy the board. And from this double, 0.001% will buy the board. You know what I mean? So maybe you don't need always that big numbers if you want to just have the
targeted audience,
Very, very nice target
Niche,
audience.
yeah. By the F2 check here or not? F2 knight F2.
Isn't G just mate in 2 or something or not? What's the problem?
No, rook on A2, by the way. You're missing.
Yeah, I see the rook on A2, but isn't it anyway mate? Queen G3 or something? I mean, come
King
on.
H1.
This not mate, this one? Come on.
King G1.
This is so mate.
No, Queen F1, Knight G3 at least, yeah? I mean, there's nothing else.
Yes.
Just play Queen F1, Knight G3.
Yeah, I mean, if nothing else, I don't need anything else. I'm peace up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But what is he thinking? It's very trivial. Very trivial, yeah.
Very straightforward, yeah. No, he's thinking of mate, yeah? This thing, yeah? The English end. So.
Yeah, also, I have time. I'm not in a hurry.
Also, F2, Knight F3 wins the Queen, I think.
Yeah, true.
He's thinking of what to win. Knight, Rook, Bishop, everything, King.
The thing is trying to get to 2 points from this game immediately.
She played check and Bishop C7.
Yeah, it's also winning completely, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, Knight G3.
There's no hope at all, right?
No.
Zero.
All pawns and no hope.
Where are you right now? Like, you seem to be in some different location.
AG?
No, Vidit.
No, I changed from where I play. I don't play from my home anymore. So
Why?
Oh, why not?
because I could not change my play, so I decided to change my location.
Vidit, next time, Vidit, why are you playing with the crown on your head? Yeah, because I thought I changed my clothing. Vidit.
Oh, hey, Queen G2 works here. No, Queen G2, Rook G2, F G2.
That's the only way. But
Oh,
why?
wow.
Why you would do it?
Bishop H2, King H2, and then G takes F1, and I mean you would have a rook.
No,
Queen
Queen
G2,
G2 again.
F
You have to
G2.
calculate.
Oh, Queen G2 is there.
He decided to win without checks, yeah? Very strange. Why he decided to win without checks? I'd give a check. Just give a check.
Can you go F2 here and then Knight F3?
Guys, it's black to move, huh?
Oh.
Is a check now? You have to move the king first. You can just play king h5, knight g6,
But
I guess.
I don't like how Ting played this.
Guys, have you ever published a video when you are on a live stream?
Yes.
You have.
Yes. But I premiere it, yeah. So as soon as it's going to end, I premiered like 15 minutes after
No,
that.
like you uploaded it while you are streaming, you know.
Anish hasn't uploaded a single video by himself on his channel, so he doesn't know how it works.
Yeah, this uploading the business, not for me, guys. Not for me.
Rook F2.
Yeah, not a very convincing technique, yeah.
Is
I'm the last person who should speak about it.
There was a win with checks, check, check, so it was easier
Yeah.
than this. Now you have to, like, rook f2, suddenly you have to think.
Rook E5, no?
King G4?
Oh, guys, yes, queen h3 check. Queen h3 check. Ah, no, it's not so easy. No, I thought I could just sacrifice and f2, but queen
F2,
to check.
yeah, but queen
queen to
E2.
check. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. You don't want this mess in life.
No, this you're
Rook
still winning,
E5.
but not so easy.
H2. H2. F2.
No, take first.
No,
knight
no,
to
no,
win.
no, no, Sagar bhai.
Sorry,
No,
sorry,
no, no.
sorry.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, this is still winning as slowly. Queen e2,
Can't
probably
you-
king.
Can't
King
you go
h6
King
something.
G4 and Rook H5 mate?
Where? Here?
Yeah. No, back. Here. Yeah, here. King G4.
g6 is hanging.
Queen
for now.
G6.
Ah, this knight is the issue.
Oh,
ये मार
Queen
देगा.
G6. then. Oh.
Rook G5, then there is.
Yeah, he kind of complicated things for himself, yeah. Like I feel like winning this Queen F1 was the simplest, no? What we saw. There were like many wins with just. Now you have to calculate at least King H6.
But seriously, Vidit, where are you actually? I feel
I really changed my place. It's not my home. This is not my home. This is
You
the
are-
factory for Vedika's chocolates.
Oh,
So
Ah.
I'm streaming from
So
there.
it's your kitchen.
Yes.
When they're on the kitchen, it's like this is factory for my sister's business corporation. Here we are producing all the freshest ingredients for chocolates. There is your kitchen.
is
Yes.
it because of the internet with it?
No, not because of it. Same internet, no? Same building only.
Same
Not
building.
changed.
Not
Yeah,
the one where there was the practice session, not that.
That one only. Same.
Why did
one,
you
But no. Matlab, same premises. Sagar bhai, आप address reveal करके
Now you
रखोगे
have
ना?
got third house. Vidit, you had two houses.
No,
on
no.
Third
that.
house, all three in Nashik.
Guys, I mean,
No.
see all the streaming, all the super chats. Finally, Vidit has 3 houses. Thank you.
No.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for the super
I
chats.
have only
Prakash,
one house.
thank you.
It's only one
you.
house.
You had one house, one on rent, right? So now you
Yeah,
have
this
second
change
one
the
on
house
rent.
with rent.
Acha,
Yeah,
you changed
no,
the rented house.
Change the rented house. Yeah.
Okay, one.
Unbelievable, guys. I've never seen someone so rich. The guy is 10 different houses he rents out. His sister is having a chocolate empire. And in his free time, he's streaming and playing chess. Incredible.
Empire, 30 chocolates a week stock right up.
Yeah, 30 chocolates a week. And then Vedika is also so I bought a new house. Now I have 2 houses here. Here I do my chocolates. Here I'm with this and that.
You're the brand ambassador, Anish. You should be promoting it.
I'm
Not,
promoting. I'm promoting. Yeah, finally made.
it doesn't feel like promotion.
No, guy, I wanted to
Oh,
promote
Ding is
and then
smiling.
Sagar,
Ding
yeah,
is smiling. Wow.
he won today.
Oh, what a new thing.
Yeah, he thought that Artemiev is impossible to beat after he saw our match, and now he saw that no, it's possible.
So
Did
now
he win
they
the
don't
match
play one more
already?
match.
Tomorrow.
No, they are done.
That's all. And Magnus and Levon play one more. Is it?
Magnus and Levon will play the last game, correct?
Okay.
And they have started actually.
Okay, so let's talk
As if
then.
we care. What is this opening? Weird opening. Very weird opening, no?
Yeah, I'll put it up. One second. Just bringing them on the screen.
Sagar bhai, you should do one interview with Ting.
Why? I would love to, but any specific reason?
Just simply, I want to see how much he can speak.
What?
He
He's a
doesn't
very,
speak much, no?
I think it's both. I think he is, first of all, of course, Chinese is his first language, but I think he's also quite introvert. No, doesn't like to speak much.
No, but if you talk to him after a tournament victory, then he talks.
In general, by the way, he can speak. We can have conversations with him a few times. He can. I mean, he's like, it's not like he's a little introvert. Yeah, not like he's definitely. I had conversations with him and so on.
Yeah.
Make some jokes about his girlfriends and all. I mean, of course, as usual.
You know,
But,
the thing is, when I
And probably
interviewed
he's
him,
not introvert. He's just mad at you then. He's just not on talking terms with you. That's what it is, I think.
when I interviewed him, he spoke very openly about his girlfriend. I mean, it's on a chess-based interview. He had spoken.
Yeah.
That I have a girlfriend.
What is this post-match interview you guys are doing, man? Girlfriend.
No, it was not
Always-
post-match.
always.
It was like the tournament got over, and then the theme was who is Ding Liren, like that 2017 World
It
Cup.
was the evolution of Ding Liren.
Dingliren family man. Dingliren family man there.
Epic video, by the way, Anish Giri family man. No? It was really epic, no? Sagar bhai doing voiceover. Like,
I like that it was different voice than usual because it's not like
yeah, it was not typical Sagar. Yeah.
here and Anish Giri, he's a great. And I was like, wow, Sagar, what's up? And he's like, it continued this way. I said like, wow, Sagar is trying to be professional.
You know, the thing is, I know about Anish, so I knew what to write, but I just couldn't write down everything because sometimes when you know everything, then you are like, should I write down like, oh, it looks like I know this. So I couldn't record it very easily.
Sagar bhai did the same for stand-up also. Should I write down everything or should I just go on stage and perform? He came like that, completely unprepared. Sahir, you should upload the first video which you did, which you're planning to do on stand-up, you know.
Bro, I still have some videos from that day, man, that I can't release because Sagar Shah's reputation is at stake.
What? What?
It will be released on Chess-Based India Clips.
No,
You
man.
won't believe Sagar Shah said this. That's the title.
You know,
I think you have already made 10 videos like this, Samay.
We are talking about all the brands and Chess-Based India and all. What brands do is they search like Sagar Shah online, and then the first
This is Sagar Shah spoiled.
Sagar Shah spoiled, Sagar Shah stoned, Sagar Shah this, and then the brands.
True,
are like,
actually, if they don't know, actually, they just think from like, oh, who is this weird guy? Let's not associate ourselves with him. Yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
And then they look like Samay Raina, Grandmaster, this, that. They're like, oh, we have a respectable, here,
Yeah.
brand ambassador for our
Exactly.
brand. So, Mr. Samay Raina, we heard, you are into chess.
Understanding chess.
Yeah,
Wow,
understanding chess,
interesting.
yeah.
He has good hair, Mama Earth hair oil. Good, interesting. Let's promote.
Somehow I like white here. I
Why?
feel black close c4 premature because I feel at some point I will use this the fact that there's no tension on d4 and push e4.
Knight e2 and b3, yeah, comes to mind.
I would let it go this queen side. Excuse me, I'm vaccinated,
Bless
guys,
you.
as you might have noticed. So it's all fine. Knight e2 and e4. B3. I don't know. B3 sometimes CB, and the thing is when you go b3. You'll get some advantage. You get advantage on the queen side, but actually your king side is exposed. Yeah. So why would you give space for counterplay normally? Normally, I would think that you exposed those already on king side. You play somehow in center. But
92, no, but no. What?
Maybe he wants to take as well, but taking first and then g5.
Take and g5 and f4, yeah.
Yeah, but then
Typical
knight g8.
Magnus, yeah?
Yes, but then knight g8, and then I start undermining with the
This
h6 and all.
reminds of Arjun's last game, yeah, knight g1 against Levon. Knight g1, knight e2, knight f4 he had played. QGD.
Yeah, it's a thematic business, but now f4, I don't know. It's an illusion. You don't
Like
really,
e7,
you don't
f6,
really.
yeah.
The problem is you don't
Yeah.
control e5 because he has f6
Yeah.
always.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like much.
No, so Magnus usually he likes this position. He really likes. He wants to make a smart decision. Now look, he's thinking: is there like
Wait, what's the score in now?
1.5.
1.5. Yeah.
no? Magnus he wants to now show that he's very delicate, sophisticated. He wants to make this very smart move, and everybody's like, wow. Bishop g5, like wow, Magnus played bishop g5.
By the way,
Wow.
were you surprised yesterday that Wesley won 2 games on demand? Like
I
that
was
was
really
insane, no?
I was really shocked also with the way he played because see I always thought that to win on demand you have to be incredibly lucky, and the way my on demand games of me and my opponents usually they went like this. They both played horrible, and in the end you got lucky or not, yeah, because the pressure is getting to both. And here it was completely opposite. It was like not only he won on demand, like he won on demand without getting lucky. He just crushed him from himself.
Very clean games.
It was completely insane, and it was even more shocking that after that he decided not to play well for some reason the blitz, and then it was such a wasted effort because
Yeah, but it was incredible. Like I thought after that draw, it was over the match. I felt. Like,
yeah, and it was so unfair because I played like such an idiot 2 matches, and he played so great, and then at the end we both get knocked out at the same stage. It felt unfair to him somehow. Oh, e4 is great. Now e5, why not just e5?
Why
E5
did
F4?
instead of Queen C7, was there something else?
I would think de4 was, but I don't know. Maybe he was afraid to lose some pawns. I would think d4 is
G5 maybe. I think he was worried.
yeah g5. But then you have to calculate. There may be options. Knight d5 or I don't know, knight h5.
That's what chess is about, Anish.
Mhm.
I think Queen e4, Knight c4. I don't know.
Yeah, black looks a bit, but white also a bit underdeveloped. So I'm not so sure. Knight c4 first. Yeah, no, this is bad, and just fe4. Yeah. But Queen c7, it feels to me like you just white has so much space, and but maybe you cannot use much.
Maybe you can go e5. Was it an option or it was too much? Yeah. No,
Oh,
e5
exactly.
is too much. Yeah, too much. No, it doesn't feel right.
See, the problem is white is not developed. The black is also not developed with this knight on b8. So I don't know.
No, e4 was actually smart. You said that he'll come up with something smart, and he did actually.
Yeah, for sure. He was in this phase like he was in this moment when he wanted to be smart. He spent 7 minutes, did very smart thing, Now he wants to again be smart. E5 is the obvious move. He wants to be now very smart. Look.
Why isn't
What
somebody
is this
talking
now?
about the game? Because I don't understand the language, guys. There's a super chat more importantly saying, Vidit, are you going to vlog the World Cup? This is something I would like to ask you.
Sure. If I vlog,
Arey,
abusive
yaar, why you
games,
care about this hate, man? Just do what you feel like doing. Do you feel like vlogging it?
now I don't.
Arey, man, with it. Chat broke with it, man. Chat, you guys broke with it.
Guys, please send hearts for Vidit.
Hey, come on, man. Anish, don't say it like that.
Please, chat.
I was going to vlog meeting Anish Giri after a long time, but okay. But then
you know how it's gonna be. So Vidit calls me on reception of my hotel. I pick up the phone and said like, hello. He's like, hey, AG. I'm like, oh, hi, Vidit. He's like, so shall I come up? I'm like, yeah. So of course you can come up, but are you alone? He's like, no, with my sister. No, Vidit. You can come up, but it's from my channel. Yeah. He's like, oh, I thought it was from my channel. And then I imagine we'll just not meet for days. You'll be negotiating on whose channel we'll do the meet.
Or you can do like what Samay and Vidit both did. Yeah, they both were, when I went to Pune, they both were with the camera like this. Both made a vlog. They both had content. Like I was the only one who was not vlogging.
Yeah, it's very nice because I used to meet Vidit.
Sorry. Open one more channel. Chess-based India vlogs. 3 channels. Sagar Shah. You can do it. I'm telling you. Three problems, 1 solution.
I think Chess-based India already is basically a vlog. Yeah. It's just Sagar 24/7 making content.
I want to see Sagar Shah do normal stuff also. Sometimes Sagar is just waking up, making some breakfast.
It is normal stuff for him, I think. Looking at games of 12-year-olds who are becoming grandmasters, I think this is his normal things he's doing. He just wakes up. Okay, he has breakfast in privacy. And then he does 12-year-old games in becoming grandmaster.
He first
then
makes
he
tea.
Commentates.
He makes tea for Amruta.
Yeah,
he
they have
Instagram
breakfast
lives
together.
that. He makes the Instagram live of that, and then he starts his day.
Oh, does he?
Sometimes he does vaccination, for example, also all up on Instagram.
No, there is also with like full trauma vaccination, non-trauma vaccination.
Yeah, there is
very
exactly.
details.
Yeah, it's a lot of details. Yeah.
Samay, you have not seen my tea making video, no?
No, never have seen.
What?
I've seen your that child video. That in which there's a father and a child.
No, making tea on Instagram.
No.
You have not
Sagar
seen.
Shah, after making 20 videos of 8-year-old opening traps, somebody's like, yeah, I've seen one video with some child.
Yeah, I've seen. I see a lot of those, man. 8-year-old
A lot of
boy
those.
said
Okay,
to his
good.
father, "Hey,
No,
when
you
will
should
I
watch
get good
the-
at chess?" And father said, "Never." That one.
You should watch his Instagram live. It's epic. Like
Does
you
he
can
do it every
see
day?
How epic Sagar would be as a vlogger. You can sense from that
Juwan.
video. He
It's
explained how
Rukjiwan,
to
guys.
make
Sorry.
tea, and I couldn't stop watching it.
Wow.
It's very fascinating. Rukjiwan, guys. Rukjiwan is that
yeah.
Magnus
Sagar
is
Shah
completely.
vlogger.
No, Rukjiwan, guys,
Oh.
Magnus is completely in the zone. Is that the best move, Rukjiwan? Can you check?
G6, Rook G6, no?
Is Rukjiwan the best move?
Only move to get an advantage.
Jeez. No, but Rukjiwan, guys, seriously, it's high class. Vidit, would you play Rukjiwan? Tell me honestly. Would you play Rukjiwan?
Yeah, because you see Rook G6, no? I mean, it's possible. Like, I don't know
G1?
why you're so surprised. Like,
Knight G3, no? You want to play some normal move? H4, Knight G3, standard, no? Who does
Yeah,
takes
yeah.
and Rook G1? I think he's
to
completely in the
see
zone.
this in advance is probably difficult, but if this question comes, you can maybe.
No, but like, look, but can you go a few moves back? Sorry, guys,
Yeah,
look at this game, yeah?
see-
I mean, he's completely in the zone. He went knight e2 first, knight e2 before f4. Guys, please, knight e2 first. We want to play f4, of course.
Yeah,
Always.
you want to play F4
You play
directly.
knight e2 first, next move.
But why not F4?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, because
Because
h5.
of h5.
Yeah. So he went knight e2 first. The guy makes some move, and now
now
he plays
h5?
the move. Yeah, now there's no tension. Yeah, you can
Knight
just attack
f4.
knight f4. Yeah. So guy plays knight c6, and now he plays f4 with the idea that after h5 you can take and play rook g1. I mean, this is not a normal sequence. Is take h4, knight g3, h5. That's how you normally break on King's Indian reverses. You do the same. Rook g1. I mean, this is just he's completely in the zone. Look at him, totally in the zone.
King f8, knight g3. Yeah, next time I'll also play in shorts.
No. Now he's won his jeans. I just saw.
Okay. I'll also play in jeans.
What happened to Nightbot? Nightbot is timing out everyone. What happened? Seriously, everybody gets timed out.
Yeah, literally anybody who's typing.
Oh, wow.
Typing what? Why did they get timed out? What's happening?
I don't know.
Damn.
Oh my god, everyone.
Yeah,
literally everyone is getting timed out.
Knight bot went completely berserk. Wait, what's happening? What are you guys typing? Tell me.
Man, what? What?
Jeez,
I think
But is it Michael that I hear in the background?
it's very likely. No,
Nice.
it's not your call. It's Michael.
Nightbot is now spamming hearts.
Anish, what happened to you, man?
Oh, I
Not
think
a- not a
vlog
P-
word is banned.
Vlog.
That's why. Vlog word is banned. I think whoever is typing vlog is
No, no.
getting.
People are typing vlog.
Oh, it's incredible. What's happening?
Oh man, guys, what are you typing, guys? Can you type with the space bar in the
No,
middle?
not vlog.
Oh, vlog is there.
KK.
There's a guy who typed, "I want timeout," so that guy is banned now.
Wow, incredible, guys. Wow, you have like a whole chat screen is only timed out.
I think we can end this stream now. Anyway, at 7:30, I would like to go and stream Harika versus Lagno.
You can continue here only, no?
No, I'll make. There's a new
Separate
stream
one.
that I have, but also there is a Zoom video of Harika and Lagno. So I'll have to end this Zoom.
Join
call.
there.
Do like the stream of Vidit Gujrathi, guys.
Yeah, guys, you can go to Vidit's channel and follow this commentary. He's commentating there. I mean, on his channel, there are people who are commentating. Srinath, Soumya, they are doing very enthusiastic commentary, and also
Have you like rented out your channel? Do you like take rent like how you take for house? Genuine question.
No rent.
Okay.
It's like, you know, they it's like an armed robbery. They came with weapons and they're like, this is your channel. It's like, yeah. They're like, so we've heard, you know, this and that. We'd like to take yours, so please get out. And then they get out and they're like, and they you know, this, they put up weapons. They open the closet. They take out the chocolate, the tea. They're chilling in his channel, you know. And he's there at the doorstep. But Sagar is like, Sagar, can I go to your channel? Because my channel is, somebody took it. It's now entered. I don't know why. Chess24 entered with guns and all. Guys, I want to see. Okay, we have to finish the stream, but I will would like to later to see how this game ends, because really, like, sometimes you see that he gets in some kind of zone and some kind of incredible strategic decisions are being spit out one after another. Yeah. So
I
I'm
think
curious
long
how he'll
castle
finish.
now. He just do long castle.
I don't know. I mean, we just should watch. I think just some next level business is happening here. Next level business.
you mean to
I guess
say
we
that
do our own Zoom call. I think we can have.
I think we should not even look what computer says. I think he'll make some kind of better move just.
Okay, I'll create a new Zoom link which we can just three of us spectate. So we can leave Sagar by.
Yeah, no, I think we can anyway go. I'll see you guys. Yeah.
I just need to be awake until 9 p.m. man.
Thanks, Anish, for joining, and also
Thank you,
Vidit,
Sagar.
thank you for coming in by, stopping by, and Samay, thank you so much. And
Thank
I
you
hope
for
that
keeping me awake, guys, man.
you
Thank you
will
so
be
much.
awake till 9.
I hope so.
Why you have to be awake till then?
Because I'm trying to fix my sleep cycle. I haven't slept all night. Trying to sleep properly at 11 p.m. or 9 p.m. something like that. Anyway,
Oh.
see you, man. AG, see you. Meet you in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh God.
Bye, guys. Bye, Vidit. See you.
Bye.
Bye, Samay.
जा रहा हूँ भाई जा रहा हूँ.
नहीं मतलब bye बोलो.
Bye bye bye. Love you.
See you. Take care.